Take over.
If you buck, why look? 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 If you buck, why look?
Take over.
If you buck, why look?
The Prince of Crime.
If you buck,
Bro, who is this guy? Yay. Let's go.
Graphic got some brothers.
Yo. He ain't had nothing to do with the song, really, though. Like, he wasn't even really on here.
well, I'm a cat, so pistol holding nigga on your damn street. Stopping, jumping, bumping, every conk off in this damn thing. Throwing up balls up at these songs, screaming and bleeding from the nose. But when we start this flow, we make them niggas hit the flow. Ain't no game off in this thing. We be deep off in your body.
Okay.
If a nigga come and run their mouth just like a hoe,
let's go.
Yeah, we knocking and bucking and ready to fight. I bet ya I'ma throw them things away. That's the thing right. See me, I ain't nothing nice. Ain't calling my bitch, ain't no stopping. Make me like my devil, say killer, ain't no stopping. Like they said, they got popping, and I am acting a fool. I wish I had a wicked crunk up on this crime, my crew.
Okay,
enough is enough. I rock and get stuck. By is a must.
Okay. All right. Okay, we here.
Is that the first group in music history where the women was better than the men?
1,000%.
Like universally.
I mean, it's either that and then it's the refugees.
Facts,
So like,
facts,
who is
facts.
prize? Like,
Who
is prize?
Why Clef had to hold it down?
Why Clef was it? All right.
No disrespect to them.
Yeah, no disrespect.
Right, because we saw.
Yeah.
See, that's the trick.
Yeah.
You come on here, you could say the craziest thing, and people are like, "Oh my god,
Yeah,
the
no
disrespect!
respect
Oh my
for
gosh,
The Score is the greatest album of all time.
on here, miseducation! Oh my
Right,
god!
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the.
Take over.
It's your boy Red Eye AVJB, and we got a
Yes.
special guest in the
Special
building.
guest yes, the one and only Barbie Coture. What
Right.
up with it?
And she said that we can only call her Barbie Couture, even though we know her first name.
That's
Which is kinda crazy.
Yeah, Barbie.
But it's cool, no biggie.
Yeah.
Welcome. How you feeling?
Yeah, how
I'm
you doing?
feeling great. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
I'm
It took
happy
a
to have
while,
you.
but we got it together.
Oh,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
This is the most anticipated video right here.
For
Oh,
sure.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, coming off our last couple,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah, you might got to speak up for your girl on this one, but we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah. Y'all, how y'all been holding up? Y'all been liking the weather calming down in Wisconsin
Yeah, it's fine.
and melting?
40 degrees. It's time to barbecue.
Yeah, right.
Time to
No,
barbecue.
my neighbor
That's how it
the
is
other
in
day pulled out the
Wisconsin.
right
It's time to barbecue.
Right. Anything over 30, we're grilling.
shorts, cargo shorts is out.
Yeah,
Looking, you know what I mean?
very much so.
That season. Let's get right into it. All right. So y'all know what it is. Nicki Minaj, Meg, the Stallion, Soul.
Yo.
Okay, let me see if I got this or a sequence of events right.
Okay.
Right? Nicki Minaj and they've never liked each other.
No,
really.
they did like
They
each
did
other
a
at
song.
first. They was like each other at first.
No.
Okay.
They was like on
First of all,
Instagram all the
who is the other
time.
person? Not who's the other person? we
No,
talking
that's
about?
crazy.
Yo, this
That's
is
crazy.
crazy. First of all,
You said
this is
Nicki and
hot.
who? Nicki and who?
The hottie herself, Meg.
Meg,
Stallion.
Meg
Oh,
the
okay.
Stallion,
I've
two
heard of her.
E's.
Okay, I
Not
got
two,
you.
not one E, two E's.
Okay.
Meg the Stallion.
Meg
No,
B.
they was friends at
Okay.
first.
No, I'm just
No,
playing.
they
yeah.
did a song together.
Yeah.
No, they was cool.
They was cool.
They-
That was
okay,
cool.
They
okay.
was doing
Like
like
Nicki,
a lot
I feel
of
like Nicki really did bring her in. Like, you know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Because
I
Nicki
agree.
doesn't, Nicki,
and that was different for her. Because
It
everybody
was.
accused her of not doing that with the coming up.
with other people. So when
women.
she brought Meg in the fold, it was like, oh, because it's like
Mhm.
Nicki was a cute brown girl. I was personally like, yes, Nicki.
So okay, let me
You
get
did
the
right. You
let me
did
get the
right.
events right. Okay, so Nicki does a song with Meg.
Correct.
Meg does a song with Cardi.
That's where everything
This is
changed.
also like part of the history of
Yeah,
events.
Yep.
Cardi and Nicki have never liked each other. Even
Correct.
when they were accidentally on a song together, they made
Which
it a
was-
point
which
to
was
say,
crazy.
They was
Which
yeah,
was
and they
dissing-
both
they
of
was
them
dissing each
said,
other.
they both
It was
said,
thump.
we did not, right?
Motorsport was crazy.
Motorsport.
And to know that that's her husband,
Yeah,
like that,
that's true.
that
Right.
also did that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Also,
Yeah,
that,
and the song wasn't bad, but
yeah,
they
it
did
might
not.
might be top 5 worst hook of all time.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
You a
100%.
dork.
Motorsport,
You a dork. Never been a sport.
put
But
that
it's
shit
okay.
in, yeah.
That's like something you like when you freestyling with friends and you
Mhm.
just come up with,
Mhm.
yeah. That's not a song material. So anyway, so that happens.
Women had the best verses on that song too.
As well, facts.
100%. Okay, so that happens, and then there's something that goes awry between Nicki and Meg. I think it has something to do with the whole Cardi and Meg thing, and then all of a sudden we hear. So in the background, Nicki has been saying things. Nicki is great because Nicki, it's like the reason I love Nicki is also to say like the crutch that she has is that like she's the greatest subliminal dissing person like ever. And so she's like talking about 3 different people and we all know who she's talking about, but she's not saying names. And that's what she's been doing, like in songs, the album that just came out, which we both liked. I don't know.
Album was amazing.
I like that album a lot. And that's what took me by surprise. I love the album a lot.
Yeah.
And then Meg drops. Is the album out or album already
And
out?
Meg
right?
hasn't had an album.
So she's gearing up to have the album out. She dropped that song that's supposed to be like the intro. No, before his. It was
where
she was dissing parties. She was like talking about.
You know, the girls do that when they need to get a little press run. They do things to generate chatter.
Yeah.
They do that to generate chatter. They use the queen, and she is so generous that
she didn't mention her in that song.
No, she didn't have to. She didn't have to. But think about it. Meg had her little stuff going on with the party thing back and forth. Party name was already buzzing due to the beef with Jada Kingdom and everything that was going on, right?
Right.
But Meg was like, oh yeah, I need something a little bit more. What's gonna keep them talking about me right now? Okay. We weren't talking about Meg.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have not been talking about Meg. We got to be
No. We were talking about Meg, but the problem was we were talking about it for the wrong reason. Yeah, we were talking about for the wrong reason.
It wasn't positive.
Yeah.
Meg was even crying. Y'all don't talk about my music. Y'all talking about my bodies, and I'm in the gym. And
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
Boom. Nicki drops a fire album,
Good
breaking
album.
records.
Really good album.
Oh, this is the perfect time.
Hold on.
This is the perfect time.
Is Nicki over there? Hold
She
on.
could listen.
Record breaking. You bringing
Listen.
that up?
Barb got a gun to her head. That's insane.
This is what we know. First of all, we're not gonna ever play with.
No, you said breaking records. You just, all right, cool.
We're not gonna play with it. Okay.
I'm with you.
So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's breaking records, and then
Okay.
Meg is just sitting down, like, man, let me see what I can get from this.
Let's get it.
Because let's talk about the album. Nicki wasn't talking about Meg on her album like that.
I don't think she wasn't addressing.
I think
Nicki
most
did
of
a
this,
press run talking about the collaborator, like
Right.
everybody.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
most of the shots Nicki took was at Lotto on that album.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, which actually that's like
Even
that beef
more
that
than
makes
Cardi.
sense,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
it's like
I feel like her and Cardi
Nicki is
calm
to
down.
Nicki. Lotto is to Nicki is what Nicki was to Kim, right? Like the lyricist that's supposed to come take your spot
probably,
or whatever.
Yeah,
that made
it could never be Cardi, but continue.
it. Well, it couldn't be
No,
Cardi too. I'm with you on
It
that.
could never be Cardi.
From a rapper
From a rapper
standpoint,
Yeah, 100%.
but
And
So Meg
let me
was sitting there. Meg was sitting there. She like, man, every time I turn on the radio, it's Nicki in some capacity. Nicki's taking over the internet everywhere. She did a crazy press run.
Mike,
She did a crazy press run.
I ain't heard her on the radio.
No, I'm
but
saying
I
press
heard-
run with like even all the like black influencers. Like Nicki was everywhere.
No,
yeah, she
definitely
was getting a lot of
She
love. The
was.
FTCU was going
No,
everywhere.
that's a fact.
She even had Charlamagne doing a little
That's
one
fact.
too with Envy. That
And,
was crazy.
Because they also had a
She
weird
even
relationship.
She even hit up the youth circuit.
Yeah, Kai.
She was on Katt's in that
Crazy.
show. Yeah.
Yep.
So what would Megan do? A true Aquarius, because I'm one. She was like,
No.
I'm an Aquarius. Megan was like, what can I do?
She did what a spitter do.
Look,
You
no.
heard?
Yeah,
Well,
because
Hit
let's
the
not act like
booth.
Nicki wasn't saying
She hit
things.
the
Right,
booth.
but
That's all I'm
Meg,
saying.
it's like Meg Party must have really had her on edge to where she like, you know what? I'm tired. Let me just hit something.
Okay, I got a question.
So then she dropped.
Speaking of the album, because she did put out the album, she had the F the Club up, which took shots at a lot of people. She has a line on there. I took it as more of a Iggy diss. Well, I'm
Right,
guessing
right.
Meg could have taken it as her. She had to stay in your Tory Lanez, bitch. I'm not Iggy.
But really, that was like do they call that a double entendre? Really, Nicki was saying like, okay, bitch, chill the fuck out.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't
right.
how this bitch is to this nigga. Like, I'm not the one.
Okay.
Right.
You
And so that's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying?
So we
That's all that
can't-
was. Chill out.
But if you Meg, you popping back after
Oh,
that.
But that
of
was- but that
course.
wasn't even about Meg.
What? Nah, this is what this. Nah, this
Iggy
is.
caught the stray. Iggy
No,
caught the
this
stray,
is-
if it was.
She
okay.
deserve it. She catch any straight.
Iggy don't catch the stray.
Trash.
You know what's funny? Because Iggy can never respond, so that's what's kind of.
She showed me confused.
Iggy
Like,
get
do I respond to
destroyed, bro? No.
But
The
no
foreign
shade,
corn and the hard
we
Lauren?
liked Iggy for like a summer.
No.
I
you,
did.
No,
I
you.
did. I forget what songs it was.
I like Fancy.
I'm so fancy.
Yeah, I like
Yes,
Fancy.
you get it. Yes.
But
What summer?
But
I like-
but speeding it up,
Okay.
Meg drops his
Yep.
And I'll ask what we think about each of these after we get through this line of events. Meg drops his, clearly going at Nicki. Now when she's doing press runs and interviews, she Breakfast Club calls her and they're like, she's like, well, hit dog holla, and whoever, if it apply, let it fly, all that stuff. And so promptly, this is probably the most prompt I've ever seen Nicki do anything.
Because we're not playing with the
That
girls
was the
no more.
queens. The queens
The
came
queen-
on.
yeah.
We're not playing with them no more.
We knew what everything Nicki was gonna say on the record because she said it on live, said it on Twitter,
She did what she needed
said it
to.
on live again,
Yeah.
and it's not hiss, that's piss. That's one of my favorite quotes.
Exactly. And piss is sterile.
Piss.
It gets flushed down the toilet.
That was
And
crazy.
yeah, so
It
it's
stinks.
so here we are. What do we?
It's piss.
So what do we think? What do we think about the songs? What do we
Okay.
think about the where? How does this make either of them look?
This is what I would say. Piss is not a bad song, but the best disses was that Drake and Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact
Well,
that
it's one.
was
It's
fact
one.
that
We're gonna
Crazy.
talk about it.
no,
Yeah.
she cooked Drake
First of all,
better than she cooked Party. I mean better than Nicki. I don't understand why Nicki. Well, I do.
Because Meg is disrespectful.
I get it because
Yep.
Meg is
actually that
disrespectful.
line was hard, bro.
Meg is disrespectful.
That line was hard, bro.
But
The
for-
Megan Law line.
Yeah, that was gonna say
That's
that.
Listen, the only
That's a lie.
the only line,
Yeah.
honestly,
It's
and this is
hard.
not the only line. When I think about the hit song, the only line that I go to is not even about none of them. I like the gym line. I've been in the gym lately getting fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
that
right,
was,
right,
that was the
right,
line.
right,
I was
right.
like, ooh.
No,
Yeah.
but,
But when I had to rehear it, I'm like, wait, why she be? Oh,
no, the Megan line was hard, but that was one line. Drake got like 4 lines, and
Yeah.
Party got every other line.
because it's like, because first of all, don't play with Aubrey either. Like, I don't even
No,
know
no,
why
no,
she
no,
wants
no,
to
no.
play
If you-
with
no.
I don't
because
care.
he
She
took a
out
shot.
there.
He took a shot, so she could respond.
Yeah, that was fair
She could
game.
Did he take
Right?
a shot or did he just
No,
let her
he
know what it
said
was
no.
to Tory? Like,
No, he said this
No.
chick lie about getting shot, but
That's-
she's still a
but she's still a
stallion.
stallion.
That is a direct
right.
little
And
sniper
that's
shot.
why,
I'm
and,
just
and her
saying, which is
response
why-
was hard. It was the same thing.
Which is why
These dudes talk about BBLs. They got the same scars. That's crazy.
And with the
And
there's
then the
always
next
been the
line-
rumors, yeah.
Right. And then the next line, she was like, they doing these fake accents up in these other niggas'
Oh yeah,
hoods.
she was. I'm not okay.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
First of all, it's really whether they still a group or not. It's really Young Money versus everybody. I'm not ever playing about
Okay,
none
let's
of
talk
them.
about it.
I'm not never
So
playing
let's
about
talk
none
about
of
it.
them.
Okay.
So
Hiss. Okay,
First of all, is that the
so
sound?
No, that
Is
name
that the
is
sound?
trash, though.
The name
Yeah.
is trash.
The name is trash.
I mean, I don't even know if
You know
we're
what
gonna
it
be.
is?
How
It's-
you let somebody drop a diss on you and like nobody's even talking about hiss no more? They're talking about the response. Everybody's talking about Nicki's
no,
response.
okay, let's
Did
talk
we get
about
to that
let's
yet?
talk
Did we
about
get to
Nicki's
Nicki's
response.
response
Now
yet?
we are. Because I was trying to give his room.
No,
Yeah.
hiss is what it is.
I give
Hiss is good.
I give
Hiss.
his a B,
Hiss is-
B plus, B plus. I give the Drake in the Party. I give them A's. The Nicki line was fire, bro.
Well,
But
I
it
think
is
it
That's
was-
all it take, though.
Yeah, but it was just disrespectful when you know the context.
Megan Law.
Like Megan's foul for that.
Why?
Like because
Oh, that's fair game.
nobody wants to talk about the fact like when
fair
you throw
game.
terms out there and you like say stuff, nobody wants to talk about like the trauma and everything that happened with the issue that Nicki's husband went through. Nobody wants to talk about the
Is
fact
he the victim in this?
No, nobody wants to talk
Oh.
about that.
Oh,
that
they
they were
didn't-
15.
no.
Nobody wants to talk about the fact that they were 15 and 17. Nobody wants to talk about the fact that
No,
the
no.
charges got dropped and that she didn't want to go forward with it, but her parents picked up the case. Nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody wants to just talk about
Nah.
the aftermath. No, get the fuck out of here. Because where's she at?
No,
Where's she at right now?
no,
Talk about it.
no,
No, fuck
no.
Megan, fuck the law, all of that shit. I ain't trying to talk
No,
about
we
it.
know
Nah,
about
I'm gonna give his a C minus.
All right, cool.
I think it.
A
I
C
think it.
minus? Don't do that.
I think it's like
It went that way.
so when Drake dropped Charged Up, right, and everybody was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that song! What it's gonna happen? It's so slow. It's so."
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what this is.
that was the
Oh, there's a
setup.
back-to-back
Now-
coming.
That was the setup for the what
There's a back-to-back coming.
Now
Yeah.
I think she think that there's a back to back coming. I don't think we gonna get a back to back because
I think Nicki got something in the
Listen,
clip.
Nicki. First of all, did you not see right before this happened?
Nicki got something
just
in the
added like
clip.
what at least 10 to 12 more shows to this tour. Nicki like
Hold
all
on.
this did was really
Hold
just sell
on.
out more dates.
No,
Okay.
Nicki talking like
Okay,
she.
let me-
Oh, how about
let's-
this? She talking like she
Nicki
got
said
something.
she got 5.
She pump faking.
She said 5.
She said she got something.
When have you ever known a queen?
This
to
round
say-
one
Okay.
of 15 rounds, B.
Let's talk about- hold on,
First
let's
of all,
talk-
you got you a Jamaican. You got her. I'm sorry, Trinidadian, New York. female. That she ain't pump faking for what?
All right,
Megan
hold
can't
on.
give her
Let's
nothing.
get to this song.
Play the song because first of all,
Okay.
I love Bigfoot. I downloaded both versions.
Hold
What
on,
are
here
you
we
saying?
go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Been tripped, been doing
Hey.
it, been at it.
All right,
You're
here we
feeling
go.
such a
Play a little
bore,
bit of it.
drinking a bottle of honey through a straw. Bitch, you better stop the dialogue, or I hit call and buy your catalog.
That's hard right there.
Sigh. How you fuck your mother Mary when she die?
Hey.
How you gon' get a king and can't cry? Child. Bye. Bigfoot, but you still a small fry. Swearing on your dead mother when you lie.
All
Hey.
right, all right.
Oh, okay.
First of all,
Whoa.
you don't
Nikki
have to play nothing
1-0.
else.
Nikki
You
1-0.
don't have to play nothing else.
Nikki 1-0.
Because every time I see somebody,
So-
I'm gonna tell a bitch, get up on your good foot. Period.
So
End of
here's
discussion.
here's the problem. Here's the problem. If Nikki,
Here-
for me,
Yeah.
if Nikki would have just dropped a song, I would say Nikki 1-0.
Yeah, Nikki 1-0.
And if she dropped it over that other beat, I would have said 1-0. Give her like a B minus, B plus. Great. But the problem with Nikki is she too impulsive. So she went online and was like, "Yo, I'm going to destroy you. I'm gonna say all these things about you." And then she said all the
But
things
what
that
you
she was gonna
gotta-
say
what
about
you
her
gotta
in the
remember-
song. Yeah.
But what you got to remember though, so y'all, I'm a Barb.
Yeah, we
Nikki,
know.
since she dropped her album, has been going on live daily or every other day, multiple times throughout the day.
And
'Cause
I
she just-
usually
'cause
like
she-
it.
No, because she just dropped a fire album,
Right,
right?
right.
So whether Megan had just dropped or not, she was gonna be online
Yep.
anyways because she's been interacting with her fans.
And
She
yeah,
lived long
yeah,
enough.
she's great for
so
that.
she was gonna be online talking to us, the people who got her number one, which is platinum, by the way. Shout out Pink Friday too.
Yo.
Yeah. So she was gonna already be on live. So she did what any normal person would have did. If y'all was on live right now shooting content,
Okay.
and something would have happened where somebody would have been like, man,
Yeah.
LC and John.
Yeah, but
stop,
we don't
they
got nothing.
trash.
But we don't got nothing to lose. I think that's the thing with
What
like
does Nicki
Nikki.
have to lose?
So here,
What does the queen have
this
to
is-
lose when she album broke records?
Right. No, I hear you, but the
What does she
problem.
have to lose
Look.
besides people who didn't support her to begin with?
No,
does she
here's what I'm
lose?
saying. I don't have a problem with her dissing Meg.
Okay.
I think that that's par for the course.
Yeah.
I don't even have a problem with her mentioning her mom and all that because a lot of people don't realize, like, bro, she brought up the husband stuff first.
Yeah,
so
right.
that
No,
that's I don't got no issue with that. I
everything
think
fair,
She be
bro.
It's
saying
fair
all types
game.
of stuff. Megan be
Everything.
saying all types of stuff about her child and everything.
No,
Megan's
Meg be
wild.
saying a lot of like on the low be saying a lot of crazy
everything
things.
fair.
Everything
but-
fair
okay,
game
this-
when we shooting shots.
If we just talking bars though, getting back to the song.
There we go.
If you actually take up, because I'm interested in hearing this version y'all say with the original beat.
Oh,
yeah.
Because the
Dang,
worst,
find
the,
it.
the
Joe
worst
Budden
thing,
made it. I gotta
the
find
worst
it.
thing about this song is the ad libs, the cadence and switch. But when I just look at the lyrics on the paper, Nicki actually got some. She cooking in here,
Yeah, she
bro.
is.
She is.
That first
Even
line,
without all the voices kind of threw me off too because
No,
like she
yeah,
didn't
that's what I'm
have to.
saying, right?
You gotta be
If
lit on the disc.
If you hear the original beat, so what Nicki was saying is Juju on the beat.
Yep, and that's
With
who
her people.
that was
So
the original
when,
beat.
When Nicki went, so what Nicki did is she talked about her hand before she played it. She said she was finna drop it. Everybody knew who the beat was coming from.
Meg
then
made that call.
Meg people was like,
Meg make that call.
Yeah, which is cool. So that's why Nicki did what she does
But-
best. She put out an acapella version, which okay, you don't want to beat. Okay, anybody, it's up for
Yeah.
grabs. Here go
But
the
that-
here go the acoustic, not the acoustic. Here go the
But
acapella version.
That's what
Put
I'm
it with
saying.
what you
That
want.
first line, she like start the dialogue before I hit call and buy your catalog. That's a hard line, but
It
the
is.
way it's said is just like so like
Again, that's what I'm saying. On
erratic
the
that
original,
it don't go
which
as
I'm
hard
It
as
for
works.
me. Yeah.
It works on
And
original.
then simultaneously now, yesterday or this morning, Meg signs a new deal, and now she has the rights to her new catalog and future publishing. Like, make it make sense. Using the queen, using the generous queen to secure deals. What nobody checking for you no more.
Yo.
And sidebar, I was a hottie.
Now we not gonna act
I
like.
was a hottie before.
I was like, what are we
I
doing?
was a hottie before she broke fly. You can't go against the kingdom and then think we gonna stay in the fold. We don't support that. We don't support that.
I'm being serious. Everyone that supports me.
We love Nikki. We love Nikki.
Nikki,
I told
she
you,
has some
I've been telling y'all
lines
that's like
here.
my big
I'm trying
sister.
to-
That's like my cousin. She's
Trying
only
to
a couple years
remember
older.
the heavy hitters.
Dang, I wish I could.
She
find
had
it.
the line where she was basically saying everybody that
Do you
Meg
follow,
allegedly slept with.
You follow Joe Budden
On where?
on Instagram?
He played on Instagram.
Yeah, it's all.
Let me get. All right, let me get.
If you
pull it
go
up.
to Celebs Love Nicki Minaj, I follow that on Instagram. They posted the whole Joe Budden interview, which Joe Budden, he speaks so highly of her. I love Joe.
That's okay. Let's get to it. Cause now this is my issue. Nicki did not deliver this song well.
No.
So as far as the rollout and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Before the song came out, Joe Budden's like, oh my gosh, like if this dropped, oh my goodness.
No, the clip she was playing, I was thinking the same
but this is the
thing.
thing though. Everybody keeps talking about what she didn't do well, right? I think that Nicki has reached such a level in her career.
Ain't
But
nobody
she
exempt.
don't. No,
Nobody's
it's
exempt.
not that she exempt. It's like, regardless of what she do, she doing what she gotta do. Like it's gonna happen. That broke records. Nicki broke 5 records with this.
I did
So
wake up that morning and it was like, oh, did it drop?
Right. What type of thing do Nicki gotta say? And,
Sorry.
here it comes.
Yeah.
Like she don't have to. Meg was posted for days. His pictures, tongue. We
find it.
seeing little snakes, and I didn't know if it was. I didn't know if it was demonic or what was coming. I'm like, damn. If she
Let
talk
me-
about party again, I'm
this
done.
is where I'm at with it too, right? Like, I feel you, but this is where I'm at with Nicki, right? Drake is the only Young Money artist that's battle tested,
Yeah.
battle tested,
Well-
battle approved,
Yeah.
and don't mind you, like a lot of stuff just lined up for Drake too, because like a lot of stuff could have went
But
wrong, and
Nicki-
then him and Meek Mill beef.
Nicki been in some wars now.
Nicki
bro.
ain't who is Nicki killed?
No, she
who
ain't
is
killed
Nicki
nobody.
murdered?
Yeah,
Nicki,
she ain't
first
killed
of all,
nobody.
the way she gives life
She
is
ain't
the way
killed
she
nobody.
kills these artists. Like, stop playing. She is like, no, really. Megan needs to she Aquarius like myself. She needs to on the back end hit Nicki like, thank you for making this worth. You know what I'm saying? Worth doing. Because think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Nobody but Nicki has responded to his. Right.
Right.
So
well,
what has you talking more about his?
Well,
her
Drake responded
No,
in a way.
Drake did his classic Aubrey response, which
Yep.
we respect, and we're gonna let him do that, right?
What
Yeah.
do you do? What do you do? I didn't see that.
He was
he
on
got
the-
an Instagram post and everything. First of all, Drake letting you know,
What?
bitch, I'm on the jet right now. I don't have time.
Well,
I don't
that's
wake
fine.
up.
Well, he
I
can't
don't
say
wake up by
nothing.
2
That
until
just
2
that one just gotta
p.m.
wash out because
like-
he struck first.
But nobody's
You can't be
talking
beefing
about
with
him. Right.
his, but Nicki Minaj people. That's why we listening to it.
Yeah.
Everybody was like Googling Megan's Law before it dropped. Like, ooh, what could she be talking about? They're anticipating the anti-Nicki train.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what Megan's Law was. I just thought it was just a reference to her winning the court case.
Exactly,
Right.
but
Then
when
when I
but
saw,
when
I
you
was
look at it,
Yo.
right,
That's hard.
right. Think about it. Nobody else has enough to make you. You know what I'm saying? They got her there because all of us, me myself, I even listened to his because I knew you was coming at the
But
queen.
I thought his was tough for the Drake. Like, when I first heard it, the
Right.
first thing I
But my
text Lance
thing
was like,
is-
"Oh, Drake called some shots in there."
Right.
But my
That's just
thing
what-
is,
Yeah.
Drake's fans aren't the reason Megan is going through the roof because we already know there's not enough hotties to make that.
Yeah,
to
I
make
mean,
that go into
well,
it.
so yeah, I'll say this about Meg. I think Meg and then we'll move on. But like, I'll say this about Meg. My only issue with Meg, Cardi, they never kind of keep. Nicki,
They don't
not
have
to
momentum.
take Nicki phrase. They never keep their foot on like people's neck when it comes to their career and their music. And that's the thing with Meg. Meg is like highly inconsistent. So if she do this and then she drops the album fire, goes on tour, cool.
Well, Meg has fans that like her as a celebrity.
There we go.
So they
Personality
support
wise.
all that hottie stuff. They all on like anything she on, but they don't translate to listenership on her
Right.
music.
Yeah, Nicki got diehard.
Cardi
fans.
did. Cardi got people that listen to her music, but Nicki got both.
And Nicki got a decade on all of them.
Got people
so,
that want to be her.
It's
Got
not
people
even
that's gonna
that.
go streaming warriors.
yeah.
Yeah, Nicki has new age fans.
Like-
Nicki has new age fans.
Yeah.
Right? So we
Does she?
Nicki
Yeah, I
has
don't know who you talking about.
Nicki has us that was there back in 2007,
Of
right?
course.
But then Nicki got her new who just came in 2015 type of fans that are just
Oh,
like
I
you
feel
know
what
what I'm
you're saying.
saying?
Yes, 'cause that's when- yeah,
and those are the
Pink
ones
Print
who
and all
are
that.
more so into the technology. We
Yep.
was the ones running out to Kmart, for my birthday. I need
Yep,
that Nicki
Circuit
purse.
City.
I need that Nicki perfume. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the ones now are the ones that are online doing the streams.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to Bigfoot till after I got to work and I was able to download
Yeah.
it. But you know who was listening to it when it dropped? Who was ready
Yeah.
when it came out?
Yeah,
The
I
younger
think.
ones.
Get up on your good foot.
Yeah, I think.
That's gonna be a
if
caption
I'm
on my
Meg,
birthday.
if I'm Meg, like I said, I don't think Meg. I don't think. First of all, like back to back, like I said, that is a once in a lifetime. one in a million type of song. Nobody else can do something like that. Meg is definitely don't got one of those in the tuck.
She don't.
I don't think Nicki has one of those in the tuck.
She said she
either.
do.
Listen,
What
Meg,
else is she gonna
Meg
say?
doesn't
Said she
even
do.
have a true
Well,
album
listen,
in the
The
tuck.
bigger foot.
No,
You
she-
got a bigger
No,
foot.
she dropped.
You
She
know?
dropped hits and some tea, bro. She said
And you got
slept
24
with, you
hours
slept with
to
your mama boyfriend,
Boyfriend.
bro. That's just like passed up over.
Listen,
That's just like,
no,
bro.
no. First of all, we heard what Nicki said.
Yeah.
And the one thing I love about Nicki, Nicki ain't never said nothing that wasn't true.
I don't know what.
No, Nicki doesn't say stuff that we know we not gonna fact check, right?
I don't know.
So you get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, 'cause
you
she's
get what
too
I mean?
big. She's too big to not
just
get
be
fact
putting
checked.
out lies because
Yeah,
I
you're
feel
right.
like that's defamation.
You're right.
So when Nicki was like, "You're lying on your damn mama," I know everybody sitting there like, "Damn, was
That's
she
what I'm
lying
trying
on
to
her damn
say.
mama?" And Nicki, everybody overlooking the fact too that Nicki said that Meg is a pedophile herself and she was fucking on a child. Didn't she say that in the
She
song?
did say
She
that.
said that.
So
She
I
did
didn't.
say
Look,
that.
we was hearing
That's what
everything.
I'm saying. She
So
said.
Yeah.
You think
But that's why I
know.
say
And
that
if
the
you listen
delivery
to
of
the-
it.
Yeah,
if you listen
that's
to
what I was
the if you listen
saying.
to the acapella version, she said, "You got 24 hours."
No, I'm not
It's been
listening
like-
to no.
It's been like good 98.
I'm not
Oh,
listening to the.
you don't think Meg people was on the phone trying to figure out what can they do
No,
to
nope. Because it's gonna step on her album.
I
It's
think-
gonna step on her rollout.
No,
Meg-
but
Meg
I
won't
bet you
smoke.
somebody made a call like, "Hey, please."
No,
Meg said she won't smoke.
Meg don't want
She
smoke.
said,
don't
and I
want
quote,
smoke.
"If the song go number one, I'm gonna go back to drinking Henny through a straw."
I mean, she don't really got to be in the gym anymore. She just got liposuction, so she really don't care about her body right now.
She
So
won't
she can
smoke.
drink it through the
How,
straw.
how Nicki gonna take shots at her getting work done? That's crazy.
No, Nicki says that like you're acting like you've been in the gym, and she does. She got hotties in the gym
Oh,
working
okay.
out,
I
buying,
get it.
Man, because she
buying
got
gear.
sponsorships and stuff.
Yes,
Man,
Platinum-
she trying
Platinum
to get her
Fit-
bag
but
right.
she acting
She's
like
She's right.
she acting
Planet
like
Fitness.
Planet
Come
Fitness
on,
bag.
man.
Nicki has not ever
What?
made it seem like
Okay, I get what you're
like
saying.
you know what I'm saying.
When
Nicki,
she first came
Nicki
out.
don't pump fake.
Yeah.
When she
Nicki,
first-
Nicki told you her ass shots wore off. You get what I'm saying? Boom.
Yeah, but that,
So
was,
can't
that
nobody.
was after she got exposed in Sheetha.
It-
Before that, she was acting like it was all natural.
No, she wasn't. You assumed. Assumptions kill. You assumed.
That's what we gonna do.
You
All right.
assumed.
Yeah.
But she's been a pretty girl. And like I said, Meg like doesn't have an album in her. An album that we're gonna buy that's gonna have quality
No, I hear
content.
what you're saying.
Her first
Yeah.
album was mid.
No,
she
I hear
had
what
she
you're
had
saying.
4 good songs to where I'd be like, oh.
She good for singles.
But that's but honestly,
she good for singles.
that's
That's
how I
it.
feel about.
Mhm.
That's
A
how I
lot
feel
of-
like.
yeah.
And again, you're here, so I'm glad you said.
And
it
I
before
bought it.
did.
I bought it, so I'm saying
Yeah,
like it
that's
was,
how I feel about all of the outside of like and even Lotto, but like outside of Lotto, like I feel like that about all like a lot of the newer women artists, like the staying power. Like it's like you talked about it before,
I
like the
don't know
quality
if
of
that-
music is
yeah.
a little. It
I don't
ain't
know.
low, but it's just.
You think
You know what
that's
I mean?
on the? You think that's on the artists or the fans? Because people be treating these
no,
women
because
different,
no,
bro.
because one thing I will say is with Nicki's new album, I listened to every track and I was quite amused. I was like, ooh, I was like,
I was
ooh.
amused at
No,
this
you get what I'm
last
saying? Like
song.
I was,
Malucha, look at this.
Listen, I was entertained. Like, oh, we going there with it? Oh,
Yeah,
we going.
I ain't
So
gonna
I listened
say-
to the whole album. We respected the whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with Bodak Yellow, when Cardi dropped her album, it
That
was like,
album was fire.
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
listened to it. And it
That's
was
what
like,
I'm saying.
It was
It's
like,
just-
okay,
Yeah.
you know.
That's my problem. I'm like, I feel like there's a difference.
But
like,
Meg didn't have an album like that. Her
No,
album
no,
wasn't
no,
like that.
No, she don't have.
So when
don't
she
have
made
an
that
album yet.
announcement, she was like, album then tour.
Yeah. Hey, shout
You got
out
a little
to
too much dip on your chip now, baby. A little too much dip on your chip now.
Yeah.
We fucking with your single.
First of all,
I'm a Nicki fan, and I can tell you we
Yo,
fucking with the hit single. It's doing
Okay.
some numbers, but
saying that Meg got too much dip on her
But
chip
you
is
doing
crazy.
a
That's
little-
crazy work.
no,
Crazy
no,
work.
because you know what, Nicki ain't gonna say everything the way a real ass bitch gonna
Alright.
say it. Because I don't got shit to lose.
I feel like
Okay.
Nicki did on that
Yeah.
live, but
no,
all right,
but you
let's
get
move
what I'm
on.
saying. Like Meg is crazy if she talking about some she got sold out dates.
No.
It's artists that's popping, just trying to sell out the Fox Theater.
No, I hear what you're
You talking
saying.
about sold out dates?
You don't think she could do no arena?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
I
at the
think
end of the
that
day-
goes back
It's a
to
lot
Well,
No,
at the
it's
end
a
of
lot
the
to go
day,
into that.
yeah, at the end of the day, you gotta have the music.
Yeah.
Like you have to.
You have
can't,
to.
You
Yeah.
can't sell your personality on
You
the stadium
can't.
tour. You
Yeah.
can't. That's why Lil Baby and all of them when they,
Yeah. You
a
gotta
few
have-
months back
you
they
gotta
had to
have-
cancel all the
Man.
dates.
You gotta have albums to sell out.
You have to.
arenas.
And you
Singles
got to
should
make
get
us
you
want to
up.
buy them tickets. You
I
ain't
am gonna
gonna
say in closing, like
Yeah,
shout out to both of these women. Shout out for keeping it on wax.
I appreciate
Quick-
that.
yes,
I
I
appreciate
love
that.
Quick
that.
responses. I'm all about the
Yeah.
music. So
I love when they keep them on the toes.
keep the disses going. You're,
All right,
It's
here we go.
wonderful.
Moving along. Universal Music Group pulls songs from TikTok. I'll read a
Mm.
little bit from the New York Times a couple days ago. yesterday. The music giant home to stars like Taylor Swift and Drake. They had threatened to withdraw licenses for his tracks to the social media juggernaut if they failed to come to a new agreement. Videos on TikTok began to go silent early Thursday after combative licensing negotiations. What I want to get to is a little bit of what Universal said. It's Universal published a fiery open letter accusing TikTok of offering unsatisfactory payment for music and of allowing its platform to be flooded with AI generated recordings that diluted the royalty pool for real human musicians. And it said TikTok confirmed it, and TikTok had something to say in a different article. But TikTok pretty much, and I'm gonna summarize what they said. They said that UMG, Universal Music Group, that they're greedy and that this has nothing to do with money. This has to do with just being greedy and wanting the power. What do you guys think? Music is, now Universal Music Group is a third of music on TikTok.
Yeah.
There's still other people that's on there like Sony and all their subsidiaries and stuff like that. But Universal Music Group is big.
I just think the timing is quite convenient because the Queen
What you
talks about
mean?
this, and I feel like I really feel like it's like a little hidden conspiracy because how everybody catching a stray from this? Like really?
Right.
Like everybody's catching a stray. Like this is what you call collateral damage. And it's okay that it's only like, major artists are with that music group, with their songs. But then
it's like I said, Drake, Taylor Swift, U2, Ariana Grande, all of these kinds of caliber artists.
Crazy. All people barb oriented are just catching a stray, right? Crazy. Because I bet you can find that bullshit on TikTok right now, the hissing, right? What is she under? She's weird because they say she's independent, but she's managed by Rock Nation.
Cool.
And I think
Oh,
she
man.
signed to
She has a
Warner.
partnership with Warner.
Today.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
But
Yep.
then, the interesting part, though, also, though, with TikTok and Instagram is if the music isn't on there, they allow you to record the music and it comes up as an original sound.
Right.
So that was the thing. So is it really like that they don't want to pay?
Well, the issue was, so that was the original issue that I don't think this has anything to do with money. I think that all of them have too much money to not figure out the money situation. I think TikTok that's Silicon Valley. They making millions, billions, trillions. And I think Universal Music Group is crazy because they have a back catalog. They have Drake and all these other people. I don't think it got nothing to do with that. I think it has to do with the payment structure of, I think UMG want a little bit more cut of the pie. I think they want to make it to where, and this is conspiracy, they want to make it to where anytime you hear a song on TikTok, somebody's getting paid pennies, $1, and they're getting the largest share or whatever. And they can, I think, control. I think they want to be able to control where, who, buy, what. They want to be able to strike music down if it's people they don't like and stuff like that.
If that is what's happening, then that's cool. That's cool. If you think about it. Because think about it. If I just drop a song, right? And I know that people on TikTok is, I feel like it's bigger than Instagram right now.
Oh, it's 1,000%.
TikTok is bigger than Instagram. The
they fight
influencers
with
from
YouTube.
Instagram are moving from Instagram to come to TikTok because there's so much to be made, right?
Yeah.
So let's say, like with Nicki just dropped a song, right? All those influencers are going to be wanting to use that song, which is going to generate money for everybody. They like, okay, if you finna be using Nicki to sell your lashes or to do this or to bring,
right?
Oh yeah, you finna cut that check every time.
I do find this funny because Nicki,
She talks about stuff
I just
like
happened
this.
to check this morning. She got the number 5 most used audio on Instagram right now.
Especially with
that
especially
Bigfoot.
with yeah.
And the other 4 is just the automatic songs that they got on there.
Right.
She the first artist with a song that's on there. And now TikTok,
Interesting.
I think labels is finally catching on that it's a lot more money that could be made on TikTok.
Well,
They
yeah,
just been letting
money, and
people
also
use
they
it.
can control. Because I think, like I said, because I know artists are upset about this, and like a lot of artists. And if you're an artist and you sign and you upset, I ain't got no sympathy for it. You signed the deal, that's on you, like whatever. But I think the issue they want to control how any of these sounds are used. Because like you said, like something like that. I think that I don't know if they'll come to an agreement. I don't know. Like this, it's been a couple of days now. This is crazy. I thought they was gonna come to an agreement within a day.
I think they having a dick measuring contest right now. Because first of all, at the end of the day, the fans then get upset. The consumer gets upset if they want to use. They
Yeah.
get upset if they want to use something. They go there and it's not there.
Yeah.
This is the type of shit that's gonna make you leave a platform.
Right.
The way Instagram lost all those followers
Right.
when they switched the algorithms, they started
Yeah.
trying to do stuff. You want people
yeah.
to pay for
Yeah.
checks on Twitter and all type of stuff. Oh yeah,
Right.
you want to lose your audience? We know we
Yeah.
still a hot pocket generation. We want it.
I was on Tidal for a year because it wasn't no Jay-Z and Beyonce on Apple Music.
Oh no, for sure. I had
sure.
I had like 5 free trials. For
Don't let them know how we do it. Don't let them know before they catch on.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with Aaliyah wasn't on Apple Music. I had to go.
Same.
I was on YouTube with
Now
it.
all of a
Like,
sudden they got old Beyonce stuff. They got stuff
Right.
even without the albums on there now. It
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
was there. Yeah.
And that come to, and even with it, that's why I agree with you. I think even with that, Jay-Z is a good example of that because with the title stuff, it's like he did that whole little freestyle where he was like,
the
they would give me
percentages.
and it's like,
Yeah.
then he went and cut a deal, and then all of his catalog went from
Right.
being exclusive to,
Mm-hmm.
which
Right.
I respect, but that just goes to show it. It's a price.
They
It's
just
a
really
price
need
for
to
everything.
figure it
What I
out
do-
so everybody is like no longer
Right.
affected by this because it's more than the artist.
Yeah, I mean the artists are still gonna get robbed
Right.
some
Regardless.
way, shape, or form. 'cause-
Unfortunately.
What I do find funny is that songs that make it like the most radio play aren't the songs that go off on TikTok. TikTok just find
right.
all you need to have is a good fucking 15-minute stretch on the song
Right.
that could
A
go
good 15
catchy.
seconds.
Yeah,
TikTok create their own little
Yep.
like top charts or whatever
Yeah,
for
but
songs that I never
Because you can
hear
clip a
'cause I'm
song
not
to
on it.
death. Yeah.
Yeah. So like songs I've never even heard of be going off on TikTok, and these people be knowing it just off the TikToks, but don't even know the whole song. Just know that little.
That's like that,
little clip.
That's one of the casualties of war.
Yeah.
Money Long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had she had a song that was blowing up, going
Yeah.
crazy.
Nobody.
That one.
Yeah.
And it was because she dropped it. It was going viral like a few days
Everybody's
before.
on TikTok making their videos.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah.
And then this happened. So like, yeah, I
So
think it's
and I
yeah.
really I hate
All
to make
two-
I
yeah.
hate to make this about Nicki, but she talks about this and she talked about how they play with her.
She
Because I
been
swear to
saying
God,
that.
everybody, every time I get on TikTok, all I see is high heels on my
Yeah.
titties.
Yeah.
Every TikTok
Yeah,
for
yeah.
everything. So it's
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
what artists have all dropped albums in the last 3 months that are being affected right now?
okay, I'm gonna entertain this conspiracy theory.
Did they
'cause, like,
take
I
all
like
the old ones off then?
yeah.
Yeah,
all
everything.
of them.
All
They
of them.
stripped everything.
Yeah.
I
All of
logged
them.
in this morning and it tells you have to choose a new sound.
Yep.
It tells you to choose a new sound.
Yeah,
Which is kind of
yeah.
crazy because
Yeah,
I didn't
no,
make
that-
this to
that
that
don't-
sound.
that-
Like,
I was
Choose a
gonna
new,
say, that
like
could
we
be- that
chose
get
the video
awkward.
for the sound.
but
Like,
but to
leave it
encourage,
alone.
I want to encourage your conspiracy theory. Why do you think Nicki is? Because she has been talking about this. Even she's
Yes.
like the corporations and warring with them. Why do you think Nicki is being picked on?
I think they're picking on Nicki because right now she's reaching like that. What is the movie? Was it Wall Street?
Amistad.
No,
Wolf on Wall Street?
Wolf on Wall Street. When he was like, you get in a fuck you position. Where
Oh,
you
yeah.
Can, like,
We got fuck you money.
Nicki, yeah, like
Yeah.
Nicki is right now in 2024. She is officially, I feel like with this album, when she dropped, she put herself in a fuck you position.
Oh, okay.
So it's like fuck all of y'all.
I didn't know what you was
Because
about
I
to
just
say.
Right.
No,
I
no,
was
no,
just
no.
getting
She
scared.
put it
I thought
out
you was about to
there.
call her the greatest artist of all time.
No,
So I didn't know where we was going.
Arguably, she could be. She's up in there. She's up in there. But Nicki put herself where she's in like a fuck you position. Y'all doubted me for all this time. I took some time off. I had a baby. I got married. I'm back. Boom. Now the whole world, including the little teeny boppers and all the kids, they're using all my sounds and they're doing all of this. I don't need you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think
Everybody's
you,
saying my name. So now, oh, you said you don't need us. Fuck us. Okay, let me show you that we can still.
I think
We can
you,
play with you.
I
We
think
can
you,
play with you a
I
little
think
bit.
you might be overestimating what Nicki doing in these streets. You got her at like Michael Jackson right now.
I-
You going to
See,
just a
so
little
what
bit.
here's my thing. What I think is happening. So I think that this goes a little deeper into the Meg, Rock Nation. So like Jay-Z, I think Jay-Z has a lot of I want to say 25% influence in the whole UMG thing or whatever the case may be. I think that because like why
That's
would
crazy.
UMG need to like
So
have more control to what they need to?
That's crazy.
Unless there's like there's some label, some
you
executives
on the-
having those conversations.
You on the Nicki conspiracy side?
I think that there are some fishy things going
There
on
is.
between Jay, Nicki,
It's crazy.
and I think Meg is just like a foot soldier that's like collateral in
Who
this
finna
whole
be
thing.
sacrificed soon. She better tread lightly. I'm just telling
Sacrifice
you.
is crazy. But she like proxy. It's like a proxy war. You know what I mean? Like where you send somebody else to go do the war for you type stuff.
And it's
I
crazy.
think it's bigger than that, though.
It's crazy because
I wouldn't be surprised.
where's Beyonce
But I
when
feel
all
like
of this is going on?
exactly.
Where's Beyonce?
What you
Because
mean?
Beyonce fuck with Nicki. Let's not play. She does.
She like Meg, too.
She
Does
loves it.
she?
She does.
Does she rock with Nicki now?
She agrees.
You know what this
she
is?
H-Town Hottie, Houston,
Okay.
Texas. Yeah, yeah. But I
Beyonce
think,
OG,
I think,
H-Town Hottie.
I think Beyonce
Oh,
just
man.
is like, oh, because we from the same city, and you know I gotta support the people from my hometown. I'm just gonna say hi to you and be cute and cordial.
Don't forget Savage.
But yeah, and that was.
What you got, Savage or I'm killing myself?
I
Or I'm feeling
I like
myself.
I'm feeling myself.
Okay.
And but how did Savage pop? TikTok. Everybody was on TikTok. It was the dances, which came from TikTok. Think about it. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Is
No, we're
Meg
not doing
songs
that.
gone?
No, we're not doing
Lance, is Meg songs gone from the
They're
TikTok?
not. They're not.
Oh,
No.
interesting. Which means that his can continue to be streamed. People can
That's
they can push
crazy.
that bullshit. They can push
Just-
that bullshit.
That's crazy.
But it's fine because you know what's coming up?
What?
A tour that's practically sold out. Newly added dates. So
Bro,
TikTok
telling us
respectfully
the tour
get it
date.
together for Elon Musk. Had Twitter on.
Yeah, I was
popping,
like, why?
okay?
Why is you on the street team right now, my guy?
No, that is crazy.
Listen.
I gotta check your pay stubs. I gotta see who.
Right? Who you?
Paid
You
by-
getting the 1099
paid-
from? 'Cause
paid
this
by-
is
Listen,
crazy.
we not gonna play with my good sis. I let them play with her for too
Is
long.
Young Money paying you?
Listen, they can if they want to.
For the entire month of January, Katt Williams has been at the poll.
Thank you.
That's
Sorry,
good.
I ain't got the clip. I thought that was a
That
clip.
sucks though, because I know
Uploaded Chapelle
it's a
again.
good tool to utilize.
Calling out
Their
said-
songs being on there when you get on there.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what pops
In
up.
addition
if I
to
go look at
that-
the video on TikTok now. What bullshit's gonna pop up?
What was the last thing? What's that? Jack Harlow? Is he? You know, he had that. I love
He
it
had a
on
couple
me.
of them
I'm
on there.
Vanilla Baby. That popped up too. Yeah.
What
I
about
wonder.
that? What was-
Pressing chains.
Yeah.
Don't carry me out. Anyways, I can't find a clip, but let's get into our next topic. Let's talk about.
It's in the
It's in there. I couldn't
notes. You talking
That's
about the
funny.
J.
Where
Cole?
you- Oh no, here we go. The Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about this. This is Dave Chappelle.
Hey, lady, you tweet, don't tell anybody what I'm saying. You just like she tweeting LA Times. Katt Williams beef is hot. Don't.
Crazy.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Everybody put your phones
play
down.
this clip.
Just have a good time.
Is this even here? Where's that?
Where's the money in that? Where is the money in that?
Yeah.
He put out a mixtape.
and Rec TV.
Nigga, that
Okay, right.
sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, this is the clip.
You have to pause about it so I know I was smart.
No, say it again. All right. He said, D-Ray, I will check. Yes.
That's it?
I put out an album and he put out a mixtape.
Yeah, your shit pop. You put out a mixtape.
Can I get another
I'm not gonna play this on the clip.
It's fun being drunk. I get.
Dang it, where is it at? Okay,
And what did he say?
here we go.
Nothing bad.
That he loves me and I'm awesome. And you want to know why he said that? Because I've been nothing ever but kind to this nigga. And you can only say the same, and you can only say the same. Never, ever hurt any of you. And all these niggas have taken shots at me.
Okay, this is okay. I'm glad we got that little clip. Thanks for your patience. So in that clip, Dave Chappelle is addressing Katt Williams' viral, hyper viral, break the internet interview that he had with Shannon Sharp. And in that interview, he mentions a bunch of comedians. That was one of my favorite interviews. That might be top 10 interviews of all time.
Yeah.
Now, Dave Chappelle says that he doesn't feel like Katt Williams should be publicly addressing any of these comedians because he feels like he's essentially bullying them. Like he's not doing the right thing. Like this, and what the comparison he makes is when Dave Chappelle got blackballed and all of that stuff happened to him. He was saying, "You ain't hear me say nobody's name or talk about nobody because that was the right thing to do." What do we think about this?
I think Chappelle wrong. I like some of his sentiments, but he got it wrong. The reason why I say this is because Chappelle, he was saying that he didn't bring up any white people, and that's wrong. That's not true. He brought up Harvey Weinstein,
Right?
And how his whole thing was Katt Williams was fighting back at people that he said was bullying him, and keeping him from opportunities and keeping other smaller comedians from opportunities,
right?
And the fact that all these people
and it was all fact check.
Exactly.
Katt was right.
Exactly. Like I get it that he don't want to see comedians beef. His whole point was saying that the Katt Williams wasn't good for comedy, and that's so wrong. Because now I feel like comedy is all time high. They all got something to talk about. Ain't nothing wrong with comedians beefing too, bro.
I have no issue with comedians beefing, bro.
Right.
So personally,
because I want to hear what you said off mic.
No, the funny thing with Dave
your
Chappelle,
mic.
The funny thing about Dave Chappelle is him even commenting on it was crazy. Because like for him to say that Katt Williams is not good for comedy, and for Dave Chappelle to be Dave Chappelle, and you even acknowledging it, that was the first thing for me. Like seriously, that's just like Beyonce coming out and saying something to somebody who's like, oh well, she's not a real artist. You know what I mean? Like Like,
or at least publicly, like, or in that forum.
But he didn't say Katt Williams wasn't good. He said that interview wasn't. Like,
but then which brings me to my second part. You don't get to control someone's narrative about how they speak out about something.
Correct.
Katt Williams was basically saying how he felt about everybody, and he's like, if I'm gonna say it, this gonna be the last time I say it. I don't see future interviews happening. I don't see him sitting down on the couch in 3 weeks.
He wasn't even promoting. Like there was no pro.
Yeah,
this was nothing else. It was just
Club Shay Shay.
Like he was on tour, but he's always like Katt Williams is always on the road. So it wasn't like
he got that drink and he sat down like, you know what? Let me tell y'all what I think.
This is 10% stronger.
I had to.
He actually low key. If you think about it, Katt Williams just pulled a Nicki. They all just going off. I love it. I love it. I love that Katt Williams is. I love that Katt Williams is calling.
Are we comparing Nicki to?
Yeah, I love that Katt Williams is like making hit dogs holler. Katt Williams is calling everybody on their shit who don't want to.
He ain't making hit dogs holler.
He don't want people
he's calling the dogs name.
He making people stand on what they did, and he's saying it publicly. Like, oh yeah, you stole from me, nigga.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have made all this money, and you stole from me.
Yeah, so I don't.
You
see
took my
why
jokes. You
that's
do this,
negative.
so it's like Dave Chappelle. How dare you say that?
Yeah,
like, what do you mean?
You can't put a negative spin on it.
Because
It ain't like you just out here targeting
when
black
you
men.
become famous, it's fair game.
Correct.
Like we're not picking and choosing what we can and can't talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
And most of the people that Katt was shooting at, he was shooting up.
Yeah.
We talking about Steve Harvey.
Yeah, outside of Faison Love.
Right.
Right. Faison Love. He could have let that.
He could have chilled on that. I would.
That's a fact. Faison line.
But you know, Faison caught the straight for multiple reasons.
Yeah, well, Faison be talking about everybody though. So Faison.
Yeah, Faison be like Corey Holcomb out here. Like they really just be saying whatever.
Crazy. Yeah.
Saying whatever.
So I don't see nothing wrong with it. I really don't. I thoroughly enjoyed that long ass interview.
Did y'all see Corey Holcomb talk about Dave Chappelle?
I didn't.
He talked about Dave Chappelle.
Was that after Katt Williams?
Saying that about Katt Williams?
What did he say?
He said, I'm going to say it. Dave Chappelle been bombing, man. He said, I love him. He been going on stage.
He in the house he outside. He ain't in the fields no more. Dave Chappelle is back in the house. I told you. We just talked about
I'm doing my favorite comedians of all time, Corey Holcomb second after Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
But
Corey Holcomb, I'll say if you talking about the boldest comedians of all time, Corey Holcomb definitely top 5.
Oh yeah, Tiff can't watch.
He said the nuttiest things I ever heard anybody,
but
just like that can pull it off.
Yeah,
like
his whole thing was that Dave Chappelle get
that
up
might
there
be the first. Yeah, go ahead.
And he talked for 30 to an hour. And it's all like political stuff. It's not. He's not telling jokes. He do it in a funny manner.
Dave Chappelle is like he's giving me whitewashed right now.
No, that is a comedy style. That's
but like Dave Chappelle, like even with telling Katt Williams that he shouldn't have done something like that. Basically, what I'm hearing is what happens in his house stays in his house. You don't need to be putting these people in our business. Yeah. Like, okay, master, who the fuck?
Right.
Are you?
Yeah. And I don't think because it makes it seem like Dave Chappelle's like this
somebody's
great
controlling
arbiter.
you now, Dave Chappelle. Somebody told you to speak on it. Because of where you're at now, because keep in mind, Dave Chappelle just went through a lot of shit.
Right.
So No, you go ahead.
Because I feel like if all the things that Katt Williams said is true, then they definitely should be highlighted. That was my only issue with Dave. Because I'm like, these are egregious things. This ain't like
Right.
somebody stepped on your shoe.
He ain't
This is
saying
like,
you-
bro, you have tried to block career opportunities for other. Like when he went toe to toe with that radio host or whatever, and afterward,
Let's
host
not
was
talk
coming
about
out.
weight, girl. You're big on the radio.
When he was talking about the jewelry, what he say? Somebody has how much worth of beauty supply store jewelry? I was like listening to it. I'm like, oh, cat, who auntie is this for beauty supply store jewelry?
But he had mentioned that afterward, comedians was hitting him up like, yo, like, and actually I saw a couple of them on TikTok like, yo, she really was trying to block
a lot of people say that.
opportunities for other people.
Yep.
So I'm like, I think with Dave Chappelle, I'm like, it's the wrong fight to have. Like, not publicly.
If
Y'all
anything,
like-
he could have been like, I'm in support of people saying what they want, and I'm liking that he's highlighting all comedians, whether
Or he
agrees
ain't
with
gotta
what he's
like
saying.
it. You don't have to
No,
like it. I just don't think you need to police
If you're
it.
gonna speak exactly,
Right.
I like how you said that.
Yeah.
Because nobody be policing the shit he say.
Right.
That's what
And
I
he
was
be
gonna
saying-
say.
right.
So that's what I was going to ask.
But maybe
y'all,
he feels
'cause-
like he's not on that level. Maybe he feels like maybe he wouldn't have said nothing if that was Kevin Hart sitting on the couch.
Right.
Maybe he's only doing
That's
it.
probably what it
Maybe
is,
Dave
'cause they
Chappelle
gotta-
is actually bullying Kevin Hart. I mean, bullying
Cat.
Cat Williams, even talking about it.
What was your
Sort
question?
of. So, but his whole thing, Corey Holcomb thing was like, he don't like Dave Chappelle comedy style now, which now is more like the Paul Mooney,
Whitewash.
the Dick Gregory. It's just getting up there and saying the news, talking about politics, talking about like the culture and what's going on.
Yeah.
Do y'all like that style?
No,
or
because the old Dave Chappelle would have got up
King-
there and been like, these niggas is and wearing dresses and they fucking in the ass and they fucking dogs.
I don't know if that's Dave
Yeah, the
Chappelle,
new Dave
but-
Chappelle. The new Dave Chappelle is gonna be like
sound
Who's that?
crazy.
Right, who's that?
the new Dave Chappelle is gonna be like, oh, you hear the news? They just passed another law. Oh, guess you can go wherever the fuck you want to now.
Well, my issue with the Dave Chappelle now, so my issue with, and I don't know if you got to your question, but my issue with the Dave Chappelle style comedy is that it's almost easy. It's like it's the same formula. It's like Drake albums. How I feel about Drake albums right now. It's like it's not what he does. This is what he gonna talk about. He gonna talk about the trans community
all the time.
He gonna mention how people care more about trans rights than black rights,
Which they do.
and he gonna mention how we have put the celebrities and the perpetrators of all this crazy stuff in the limelight, and it's our fault. That's the whole show. That's it. And he'll deliver them differently, but like you that's not all right. Like that's not gonna make, like, I'm okay with
comedians critiquing.
yes,
I like that.
But like I just
because
go ahead, my bad.
Because Corey Holcomb is more of a traditional. Okay, we get up there, we telling jokes. We gonna tell all these baby mama jokes,
Right.
We tell
Cat
all
too,
these-
right.
Yeah, exactly. So I just find it funny because it is different comedy styles. What Dave is doing is more for older,
Which is
people,
cool.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's an audience for that.
Which
but
is interesting though, because when I talked about like comedians when they reach a certain level, I feel like whether people agree or not, Kevin Hart is there, right? But Kevin Hart,
there.
no, but Kevin
Talking
Hart
about
has
at the
not,
high level?
yeah,
Yeah.
with that high level.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart
Yeah.
has not changed the way he tell his jokes and the topics he touch on. I don't feel
yeah,
like he has.
just because
Can I say
his,
this?
his topic is I'm short.
Yeah, can I say this?
He's
Nobody
short.
really care about what Kevin Hart says in his specials. He ain't never had a fire joke like where it's
Nah.
like, man, when Kevin Hart said this
Yeah,
skin
nah.
skit.
Nah.
What? He
Like
has
Cat,
some-
like
he
Cat
has some
Williams.
moments, though.
Nah,
Kevin
Cat
Hart-
Williams. Everybody know Lil Tink Tink, right?
My mama
Like-
told me to tell you.
I don't know that one.
What do you mean?
don't
When he
know
be
that
like,
one.
That's
what?
one bar,
Talking
and
to
that
the
was like
teacher,
20
he
years
like,
ago.
You stupid ass
Yeah, I
bitch.
remember that one.
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
ever
do
thought of that?
remember.
bitch?
But
What?
that was like
Yeah.
20 years ago. Like that was
Yeah.
one of his first. That
It
was his
like,
second
it was like,
special.
Okay, it was maybe 10 because
Yeah.
I was with my, it was 10.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, he do like family style too, so I guess.
But
I
I'm
don't know,
saying
it
he
just ain't for
hasn't,
me.
he hasn't become like how Dave Chappelle is, where he just
Right.
switched it up to where his fans from back then don't enjoy what he has right now.
I don't know if Chappelle switched it up. He always had a political side to even the Chappelle show.
His delivery
His
all that-
delivery is
all
not the
that.
same.
his delivery
No,
switched up.
yeah, it is old, but he old now. He older now. to
Which
put it
means
that.
he should be more
He over
unhinged.
50. Nah, these
I feel
people
like he should
get
be more-
wise.
What? I feel
He's-
like he should be more unhinged. But what? You telling me I probably got 30, 40 years left on this earth and I'm in front of y'all and I'm not going to say what I want to say and how I want to say
But he
it?
is saying what he wants. This is how he wants. This is just the way he choose about going to doing it.
I don't know.
It is.
Shout out to Dave
It's
Chappelle,
interesting.
comic legend.
Interesting. I
Comic
would.
legend.
Right.
Yeah.
On one, I got him as the GOAT.
Yeah. Moving along. Well, let's talk about the Complex dropped a best rapper alive per year list.
Yes.
So I want to read every year. We don't got to comment right away.
You want to start with? Oh, you want to start with 86?
I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with 90. I start with
90.
86 was
Well,
nasty. I'm like, I don't know no. I don't know no
gonna start with
KRS One. 1990 because it's. I don't know. I want to see how y'all feel at the end of this list.
Or how
90 was Ice Cube. What you got?
I was like, how about 2000?
Okay.
Keep in mind, we're in 2024.
2000, they probably gonna have Eminem.
This is 24 niggas.
But it should be Deli.
It's 24 niggas they finna name.
All right, so let's start. We're not gonna conversate right away. I just want to read, and then you can make your quick reaction. 2000 is Eminem.
Yes.
All right. 01 is Jay-Z.
Yes.
Okay.
02 is also Eminem.
Yes.
Okay. Where's 50?
03 is 50.
Yes. Okay.
Remember, Good Rich or Die Trying came out in 02.
T.I.
04 T.I.
Let's go.
Grand Hustle.
Yep. 05 Jeezy.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
06 Wayne.
Wayne. Okay. We're getting on the Wayne run now.
Yep.
Yeah,
07 Kanye. That's graduation Kanye.
Yeah, correct.
08 is Wayne.
Okay.
09 Jay-Z.
Okay. Now
I thought that was
Drake
weird, but 2010 Kanye. Remember My Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah.
2011 Drake.
Let's go.
Okay,
2012 Drake.
Yes.
2013 Kendrick, because that was Good Kid, Mad City.
That was new.
Yeah.
Probably cap on that, but yeah.
2014. Guess you want to guess?
The Barb.
Nicki Minaj.
Let's go.
Makes sense.
2015.
That's Drake.
Drake. Drizzy. 2016.
Kendrick.
Oh, sorry. Chance the Rapper.
Oh, this coloring book.
Yep, that was. So
We're
what?
not doing
2017.
See, now they about to start getting into these new rappers.
into
No, who y'all think? 2017.
The new wave, new sound.
If you ask
coming
me,
in.
Aubrey Graham, but they probably got
Kendrick.
27.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Works.
Okay.
To Pimp Butterfly year. 2018.
Drake.
Pusha T.
Stop it.
That shouldn't have- I think that
Stop
was.
it.
Was
Oh,
that,
that's Daytona?
That was Daytona.
7 songs that year? Okay, stop it.
2019.
they dropped
This is
the-
interesting.
What?
It's gonna be. I know who this is.
Who? Oh yeah.
I know who this is.
The Baby.
Oh, I thought it was Kodak.
No, but you know what? 2017.
Yeah.
2019.
19, because is that the same year they snubbed him with the Grammy though?
Yeah, they did. They did.
No, that he can get that. Baby put in work. Baby
Oh
put in
no,
work.
the Grammy snub was
With the Baby.
Well, that was like 2019. That's
2019.
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
It was a lot going on. That was earned.
Because 2020 was
2020
was
was
COVID.
COVID. Correct.
It was
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
Speaking of 2020, Lil Baby.
Okay.
So you got it back to back.
No, The Baby.
The
then
Baby.
Lil
Oh,
Baby.
the baby.
Oh.
Nah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. 2020 is right.
2019
right.
was The Baby.
2020's right because they
Cool.
snubbed
That's
him the
cool.
Grammy with that
Yeah,
year.
Right,
Then
right.
he came out with hands
Yeah.
up.
Correct.
2021, Tyler the Creator.
Cap. We'll keep going.
2020. We'll talk about that. 2022, 21 Savage. Mind you, that
Okay,
was
that was Drake.
that was
that was him and his friend
Yep.
Barbie putting in work.
That was her love.
in 2023.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
So last year was
J. Cole. 2023.
no
All
22
right.
was who?
Could have been a lot.
Oh,
of
2022 was 21.
So one woman.
Savage.
Oh, one woman. The disrespect.
One woman. All right.
First of all, Nikki should have had 10 of those. 10 of those.
She could have had. She could have had.
Nikki
two.
could have had two
She
of them.
could have had
She-
two.
The
at
Pink
least.
Print year.
First of all,
Yeah.
she
The
ran,
original
she ran
one.
this shit.
Was that
10
2014? Was that Pink Print?
Is it song?
Yeah.
She ran this shit 10 summers, 10 winters, 10 falls, and 10 springs.
Bro, her whole 10 summers, her running mate was there. Drake.
Yeah, the problem is that she's label mates with the people that was running summers.
Which is why I let them slide because Young Money was really running shit.
I'm not mad.
Pink
Quite
Print was
some time.
2014, which that's a hard year because that could have been like 4 people, including Nikki.
This is all I'm gonna say.
What do we think? Yeah,
What
This
you
is what
gonna
I'ma
say? What
say.
you gonna say?
When you hear that, it's so much reverence, it's so much respect with all them early years. Everybody that was named,
they was right.
legends.
They was like right on. They was like 90%
And
on.
then even all the way up into, I just hate because hopefully these people keep having good careers because I would hate to look back and they be like, who the hell is the Baby?
Right.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Now that
Like
I'm thinking
alive.
About that, now that I'm thinking about that 2019 giving it to him, that was well deserved.
Yeah, because that was
Maybe
that was Suge.
That's when he transitioned from content creator on
Yep.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Right,
to
right,
like
right.
rapping.
No,
he
he
had a
had
verse.
some joints.
Cause
He-
he
no,
was
he-
that nigga.
Yeah, he had a-
Because Suge was going crazy.
No, he had a verse
And
with
maybe that Bob on it.
First time I heard of him outside of that song was he did a song with J. Cole.
Yeah, we was on the
Dream. It was Dreamville. It was like he was featured on there.
He was in all them Halloween costumes, running around looking crazy. I knew who he. I didn't even know he rapped.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah,
I
I
just
didn't.
was
Yeah,
seeing
I didn't know he was like a
Yeah.
rapper.
Yeah, he was
Lil-
really. He
Lil
was like
Baby.
really an
I-
influencer back then.
How do y'all feel about 2023 J. Cole?
I think it was between him and Lotto. So
He on.
Nicki made a strong push at the end, but she dropped in December.
First of all,
She came at the end of the year.
I don't know what it's the disrespect. If y'all don't want me to sit on this couch with y'all, just say
I'm
that.
telling you,
Because you're not
Lotto-
ever gonna use those three in a sentence and say what?
It was between Lotto and J. Cole.
So-
Who is
J.
Lotto?
Cole off feature.
Who is Lotto?
So here's my issue with
Who's
that.
Lotto?
Yeah. No
So
album.
all them years that Wayne ran, he also dropped an album each one of those years,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and he was legitimate. My only issue with J. Cole is he didn't release an album.
he didn't.
It was only all these features, which his worst
Right.
feature might be on that Nicki album. But like all of the features, I don't know if that's gonna make you the best rapper alive just because you featured.
I think
Like,
I think
Oh,
Do
J.
no,
you
I'm
feel
with
like?
you.
Do y'all feel
I'm
like
with you.
Andre 3000 had any one of them years?
Yes, he. First of all,
Which year?
Andre,
Nah.
I think Andre's so nostalgic though. He's just so.
Yeah, nah. What year did Speaker Box Level Below came out? And that ain't even as a rapper though. That's as,
No, that was
that's
the-
as
that
an
was
artist.
R&B, yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
No, I'm not.
But J. Cole, what did he release last year?
Exactly.
Just
It's
verses.
All
It's all
feature.
verses.
All features.
And I like them verses.
And
Don't
what
get me
did- and
wrong.
What did Lotto release last year?
Stop playing.
Stop playing with me. What did-
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not
Rip
even
me out the
laughing.
plastic. I've been acting
Brand
brand new.
new.
That's the only song.
That's on your girl head
That's-
top.
Hey.
That's on your girl head top.
She ain't
It's
got
like,
no big feet
you
either.
wanna-
Her feet
listen,
regular.
John,
What's
listen
up?
here, LC.
Hold on, let's-
He won't smoke, but he don't realize that Nicki is the one who set the fires around this bitch. Okay? Yeah, you won't smoke, but we set the motherfucking fires. Stop playing,
Yo.
because there would be no
Yo.
Lotto
Wild.
if it wasn't on Nika, Tanya, Mirage.
No, Nicki.
Stop playing on the
Nicki
top.
is one of the most
Stop
influential
playing on
rappers
top.
of all
What else?
time.
Just name a second song that would have made Lotto.
Come
take
on, man. You think
23.
I'm out here knowing Lotto songs?
Then don't give her that. Then don't talk about some Lotto
bro, I'll
or
pull
J.
it-
Cole.
I'll pull it up.
Cause I can name hits. Listen.
Last year, you could name Nicki hits. Come
Listen,
on,
the
bro.
album dropped in December, and that's
No,
all.
didn't
That's
she
all
have-
23
No,
needed.
Lotto had something for that movie, didn't she?
What movie?
She had a joint for that Barbie movie,
All
didn't
right.
she?
Yeah, look, I ain't about to.
What?
You're not
I
about to
thought
have me
Ice
try to
Spice
be
did.
on the defense
I
of.
thought Ice Spice did that movie, the Barbie World. Barbie World.
No,
right?
I don't know her.
No, you're not
That was
about to have
Lotto.
me make a.
Hold on.
I can't. I'm not gonna take
No,
the
I
Lotto
almost hit
because
Carl to
I
buy
was
your
sitting on
catalog.
TikTok ripping myself off the plastic trying to get a video. Cool.
Damn,
But
you
what's
traded on your
but
girl?
what's the second song?
I got you.
What's
Hold
the
on.
second
Hold
song?
on. Hold on, man.
The
Like,
fact
you
that
not-
you
you
gotta-
look,
the
you on
fact
your-
that you gotta Google.
No, we about to,
Like,
no,
look,
I'm not
you-
Googling.
Hey,
I'm
you
not
on the,
Googling.
JB, you on the edge by yourself. You're not gonna have me
No.
try to fight.
What's the second song
No,
that
I
would have
got
made
it. The
Lotto
problem is-
rapper of the year?
She not even popping
just
up.
lost all
What's going on with my
You
iTunes?
lost all
Hold on.
credibility.
They making it seem like Lotto ain't no rapper.
listen.
Oh, here she go. All right,
Give
here
me a
we go.
second song
Last,
that we would all know.
all right, last year. Here we go.
What's
Last year. This all last year.
Uh huh.
All right,
Got you.
here we go.
Yep.
All right, put it on the floor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Lottery. You're. Oh, don't. She had to F the club up first. That's why your girl named it F the club up. Her
What
and
song
Glor-
was that?
Her and Glorilla. You know what I mean?
No, okay. Put it on. Oh, what? But isn't that Glorilla song?
It
Or
was
that's
about
Lotto
7.
song?
It don't matter. It's a feature.
It wasn't good.
Nah,
though.
maybe
That-
maybe
it-
not. Maybe
Was not
2022 was
good.
her year.
Maybe
2022 was her
2022 was her year.
year.
Okay.
2022 was her
Please,
year,
'cause you
not
saying
23.
23,
Yeah,
like-
she.
No,
The
no.
girls was woke.
Hey, put it on the floor was still hard though.
Yeah, imaginary.
She put
smoke.
on floodlights. Shut up. What Ice Spice say? She got it all on the floor. Tell her shut up. That's what Ice Spice said.
What happened?
She was throwing shots at Lotto.
You could have gave it. You could have said.
Bro, if y'all don't stop playing with me right
Listen,
now.
this nigga could have said sexy red. You could have said sexy red for 23,
Hey,
and I would have
low
said yes.
key.
Sexy red could have did 23 easy. Ski. Stop playing.
Sexy, nah.
I'm out
Okay,
of
so
town.
it might be.
We was
it
stuck with
might
our
be
rounds
J.
before ski.
It might be J. Cole by default.
Nah, no,
I
I
don't
just
think it
feel.
was nobody to put in. Who was in the hat? Who was up? Who was up? Who was on the block?
Travis drop. No, the problem is
Travis concert.
it's
Shout out
harder.
to Travis because this
It's
concert
harder
was
to do it when
fire.
you drop
wait,
an
wait,
album.
wait. Travis ain't get 1 year out of here, did he?
Nah.
I don't think that's fair.
It would have had to be Utopia.
It would have been
year.
it should have been the Astro World.
So he
year.
just
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
what I
like
mean. That's what I mean.
You
Astro
didn't
World.
go, but a couple weeks ago I went to the Utopia tour. The
Yeah, it was
concert.
in
At
Pfizer, right? You liked it? You went to Astro World too.
Did
I
they-
did, but
How
when
many
I
times
say-
they do Finn?
How many people got stabbed with a syringe?
It was quiet. Finn, listen, it get quiet. It get quiet. He was like, I'm ready for more.
Yeah.
First concert I ever went to in my life where when I walked in, it was quiet and I thought I was surrounded by murderers. They were preparing
Well, that's 'cause you could have been.
Listen, they were preparing
Recent
themselves
events.
for the energy they needed for the show.
Did you?
First
no,
of all,
so nobody
what?
got stabbed
Demonic
with a syringe?
energy? What are you talking about?
Nobody got stabbed with a syringe.
Nobody got stabbed.
Okay. all
It
right.
was so quiet. I picked up a phone and I started talking to somebody and I heard myself in the stadium.
Okay. At what point in the set did they play Summer's Down When It's Cold?
You talking about with Drake?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
did that,
Sycamore.
like mid Sycamore was
Yeah, because that's not his like.
Yeah.
That's not the it one.
did-
That
he
was
did.
he used to do that like 9 times in a row.
He did
like,
that mid. He did all his features like towards the end.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is
That's
great.
what he was doing. Did he do Antidote?
Yes, you know he did.
Yeah, I gotta make sure.
By the way, just side
Shout
note,
out
we're
Travis
talking
Scott.
about Travis Scott. Astro World came out August 2018. That's
Wow.
Complex put Pusha T.
I don't
He
even know
was,
why did
man.
Pusha T get that. Was that the year he beat
Because
with Drake?
they playing with me.
That was the
They
year he
always-
beef with Drake.
That
Okay,
ain't
once
enough.
again,
Okay.
the generous queen, something to generous. He got that from the
Yeah,
generous
nah,
queen.
let me do some
That
math.
was from Nicki.
That would
Nicki gave
mean
Pusha T
that he
that.
put
needs
out
to be on
8
her
songs
payroll,
that
too.
year. That means he put out 8 songs. Because 7 on the album, then the diss song.
It ain't 7 songs on Daytona. It's
Yes, it
longer than
is.
7 songs.
No,
It's like
we had it
6.
set up for real, but they didn't come with the slaps. Every song came out with 7 songs.
You boy. Oh, it is 7 songs.
I thought it was 6.
Oh my
Why
god.
don't you know
Remember
that?
Kanye had the whole rollout. Everybody had 7 songs.
Yeah, I think you know what?
Yay, Kids See Ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that came out in May, but I still feel like Astro World
Yeah, no, they
singles
wild.
leading up to and that album coming out should have got that year.
Duppy.
Yeah. I feel like Pusha
But-
only got that because once again, Nicki was being nice. Nicki was being nice.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Yeah.
Dang. Hold on.
The whole
That's
industry revolves
crazy.
around this.
Around
All right.
who? Come on, bro.
We not gonna act like we don't know what's happening.
Any more
you still
on
got you got Nicki as the greatest woman rapper right now?
Yeah.
Best one right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only person that's
She top 3.
It's,
She ain't one though.
I've been listening to a lot of underground, like ladies.
Do you know?
It's a lot
Oh,
of
never mind. I already asked you before the
Well.
show. Man, Shereen Connie Diamond. I'm telling y'all right now, bro. Y'all not listening.
But you know
The
what's
Bronx
crazy?
is in
You
here.
know who I like? I really like Akbar.
Akbar, hold on.
All right, we gonna wrap that part up soon.
Sounds explosive.
Jesus. What
I like
who is-
Akbar. She's fire.
Oh, that's a girl too.
Yeah, it's a girl.
I thought you was like Allahu Akbar. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm do Allah. That's what I thought type of
She
time
done-
you
she
was
done-
on. I'm
no,
like,
she
we
done
Christian
cleaned
up in here. I don't-
Wow, we are Christian. Lord, listen.
No,
listen,
Akbar.
Atlanta girls that I like. Akbar is fire. I
Okay.
love Amaretta.
Okay. Do you know?
Amaretta, and I really don't like when the brown girls don't get they.
Oh no,
here
I'm
we
with you
go.
on that.
I don't like when the brown
You
girls don't
having
get
an
they shot and then
unnatural
they-
allegiance to losers is not like it.
No, I ain't got no allegiance to the man.
Just what the
Not with the Cat Williams reference. And I want y'all to know
That's
that they have
good.
my headphones, so I don't hear the madness. But
Oh,
they're
damn,
haters. They're
that's
really
next time
haters.
I meant to
Yeah.
tell you to get her some headphones. But
Oh yeah, I should.
I had a crazy week. That was my fault.
Crazy.
All right, we going into our next segment. It's time. Yeah, facts. Story time with Slime,
Oh man.
where we talk about life and things that just don't sit right. Trying to bring people together. This is my favorite segment of our whole thing. We didn't have this before.
What's about life going on right now that don't sit right with me?
I swear this ain't your journal, but this is. No, we reading through different Reddit threads to try to figure out to give the best life advice to people that's just going through.
Okay, what to say?
And since this is our first time having this is our first like woman as a third person on the show.
Yep.
I definitely got a couple heaters
Let's
here.
go.
Okay, let's
All right.
go.
Am I the asshole for wanting to marry a guy of similar educational standard? I, 25, female, lawyer, has been single for almost 2 years now. First red flag. I had one serious relationship which fell apart because of my ex, 25 male, cheating on me. Oh, sorry for that. Ever since my breakup, I haven't felt any attraction toward another man. My conservative Asian mother is worried I will end up alone someday and is looking for proposals. This is very common in our culture. I've always felt that given my personality, which many men and women consider to be progressive and more masculine, stronger than an average female, men might feel insecure if I rise higher in my career than them. Please keep in mind that I come from an extremely conservative Asian country, and equality and feminism isn't that deep rooted in this society. If not, it's extremely patriarchal, blah, blah, blah. Because of these reasons and of work experience, seeing how marriage end up in divorces, particularly for this reason, I asked my mother to look into men who are doctors, lawyers, engineers, accountants, or software engineers. I know this might sound alien to many Westerners, but please, any Asians, help me out. Am I wrong, even though we're not Asian? Am I wrong to expect this standard of education? Am I not saying these are only things I'm looking for, but it's certainly one of the basics I am looking at. What do we think?
Okay, so one, she don't need to be married at all. She doesn't.
Why you say that?
She doesn't. She doesn't. Because out of all of that, first of all, when you start talking and describing her, I saw the little Asian lady from what's the show with
is that
NCIS
oh
LA with LL Cool J, the little Asian lady that's they boss. That's what I visualized.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you was gonna
She's
put her in
25, a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means she's been in school her whole life.
Right.
She's been in school her whole life.
Basically.
Yeah.
One serious relationship. She doesn't even know what she likes.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't talk about love at all. She talked about being cheated on, which was probably because she was never available or she probably was power tripping. That's the only thing I heard. Then you say, I'm going to ask my family to find me someone who's of higher prestige because that's what I deserve. Like, you're 25. Go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go outside.
She was talking about the cultural part.
She's talking about the cultural part. Okay, how many? We know lots of Asians.
Yeah.
You
Plenty.
can go outside. You can go outside and meet lots of it. The way the world is set up now, like, where does she live? Did it say what state she lives in?
No, I don't think she's from here. I think she might be in like
this sound like
somewhere.
She might be in India
China,
or something like
But
that.
my thing
India,
is,
somewhere.
going outside, people of higher calibers all hang out together.
Right.
They're a community. When you become a lawyer, most of your friends are who?
Yeah, that's
Right,
everywhere.
exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
So-
your friends are probably. I'm doubting she's friends with the person that works at the barista.
Yeah.
So all of
Right.
her friends are
I
of that
would-
caliber or know somebody of that caliber who know people who know men. So
Yeah.
where are your girlfriends at?
I don't think she an asshole, but you do.
She's
Like,
a-
ain't nothing wrong with having standards,
True.
right? And like you said, with her profession, should be the type of people that she should be be around anyway. My thing is, you do shorten the pool. The higher the standard, the stricter the standards, the less people that that you're able to find out there.
Very true.
Ain't nothing wrong with setting the standards, sticking to it.
Standards fine, but-
Especially when it comes to like certain factors. Like if your standard says he got to be 6'4", then it's like, all right, ma, you wildin'. But
Right.
if you want him to be smart, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I do like that. It's funny that you brought up that she didn't say anything about love. That's
She just
what's
said
up.
she
Yeah.
want, you got your mom looking for doctors.
Yeah.
Where does your mom finding these doctors? You want her to go to an appointment and be asking?
Yeah,
Like,
my mom out here
My-
faking illnesses. Tell me your signals. Are you single?
right. Like, that's weird to me.
But my only issue, like you said, I don't think she's an a-hole here. My issue is that your career can't be your only personality trait. Like you can't,
Right.
because that's those intangibles, like those things outside of your career is really what you're bringing to your home anyways. It ain't like you come home as a lawyer, like I'm not impressed. Like I'm glad that you made money and I will, I don't mind, but like we're not talking about that when we go out to dinner or when we go to vacation of how
Does she even go outside? Does she know how to ride a bike? I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
This is weird.
Just simple stuff that like those being a lawyer has nothing to do with what you bring to a relationship. That's cool for you to do it, and it's definitely we got to make our coin. Not mad at that at all. It's just it ain't gonna add to like it wouldn't add to me. Like you know what I mean. And I'm all for like women working hard, doing what you need to do, being executives or whatever. Just don't make it your personality because it don't translate outside of work anywhere else. It's not
for real.
like nobody gonna be like, I'm intimidated because you're so successful. I ain't never heard nobody say that. I've never heard a guy say that. Oh my God, I'm just
because honestly,
what is she gonna do?
Most women don't date down. So
Right,
we're not
right.
judging that.
True.
Because I don't date down.
which is fair. Yeah,
But I'm not gonna be like, okay, mama, 25.
Right.
What was we doing at 25? Like, for real?
Right.
Like,
Yeah. I
you
agree.
can't find nobody at 25?
Yeah.
That makes me think that you're like psychotic and you've been in a house all day at school.
But
And
she
you ain't,
been in school.
you
though.
don't have
Right.
no, I'm saying, but that makes me think you don't have social media. You weren't a part of no groups. You weren't a part of like no honor
And your-
societies. No
And even
different
if you was
stuff.
in like school is like this like
College
what they
is
call it
amazing
over
no
there.
matter where you are.
University.
It's a melting pool.
Right, exactly. And it's what's the word? It's like a
It's a social sex pool, actually.
you said cesspool.
Yeah, the college. She should
Yeah.
know 1,000 doctors by
Right.
now. She should know. And who was the guy that cheated? Was he a lawyer or a doctor?
Well, what
Because
we
were you
leaving
you
out?
scarred by that? Were you
Yeah.
scarred by this
Yeah.
man that cheated you, and now you're not?
Yeah.
Like, because that's what it's giving.
Yeah.
At 25, he cheated. Interesting.
Yeah, she ain't got to rush nothing either. 25 is
Right,
still
take your
young.
time.
Yeah.
Take your time. But don't
But
make
you
your
want her to be a doctor and meet her man on Instagram is crazy.
No, I want her. Actually, I just made a profile. I just made a profile. She can make a profile on Bumble,
Yeah, that's a
Christian
fact.
Mingle,
Hey.
Asian people meet.
.com.
Yeah.
You're
Exactly.
I got a couple more.
That's the next one.
Am I the asshole because I told my girlfriend to shut her former friends with benefits up? This is great.
Wait, what?
Say it again?
Say it
Am
again?
I the asshole because I told my girlfriend to shut her former friends with benefits up?
Okay.
Me and my girlfriend have been together for about 6 months. She has this friend. Let's call him Jack. Jack and my girlfriend were friends with benefits before me. They broke it off as soon as she met me, according to her. Okay. I told her I wasn't crazy that she's still friends with him, but she assured me that all of that was in the past. I haven't interacted much with him until recently. We were all hanging out with some of her friends, including Jack. Eventually, Jack brings up the topic of his sex life. He tries to flex all the girls he slept with, including my girlfriend. I roll my eyes. My girlfriend says nothing, and I can tell she's uncomfortable. Jack keeps going. I whisper to my girlfriend, babe, this is making me uncomfortable. She says it's fine, and he's always like this. Eventually, I get sick of it, and I tell him to shut up. I didn't yell or anything. I said, dude, shut up. My girlfriend pulls me to the side and tells me I was being a jerk. I told her that it wasn't right for him to talk about that right in front of me. She says that it's okay because that's in the past, and I tell her that's BS. It's not in the past if she's being shoved right in front of me. I told her if Jack keeps acting like this and she still wants to hang out with him, then I'm leaving. Is he the asshole?
No, but
No.
P-U-S-S-Y. What the hell is going on?
What
is happening?
First of all, they both wrong. She wrong too.
Your girl's a hoe too.
Yo.
Jack out here beanstalking your girlfriend. Hey, yo, my nigga.
Beanstalking is crazy. What?
Yo, nah, bro, we ain't never doing that, bro.
Beanstalking.
No, he
Yo,
got he
man.
got to choke
I
Jack.
blame her.
Jack
I
gotta
blame
get
her
choked
because
out.
why is this the first time? If this,
No.
if this was her real, if Jack and her were real friends, because I do believe you can have relations with people and be friends with them afterwards, right?
but
why didn't
6
they?
months
Why
is
didn't
too
they? No,
soon.
but why didn't they meet before this? This is what.
Right.
This is why he's probably like. You would have been new if he was like that 6 months
Yeah,
ago.
nah.
Because I do know some guys, you get around them and they get chatty boxy
Yep.
and they try to
Yeah.
have dick measuring contests. And when other
Yeah.
men are around, they
But
get like, they want to beat on their chest and let people know what's going
Let's
on.
be real.
Yeah,
Let's be
yeah.
real. Only
He's
reason Jack is comfortable enough doing
Because
this
she allowed him.
It's still
is
happening.
because he know at any given moment
Yeah, you're.
he jumping Jack. So that's all I'm gonna say. He knows.
Let's go.
He
to the
knows.
next. Let's go to the
Jack,
next
Jack
one.
be nimble. No, listen,
Not
bro.
Jack be quick. Wow.
New Jack City, bro.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
But my point is,
I
is
like
that
Apple
I think,
Jacks. Apple Jacks are cool.
I think, but
So
I think
fast.
that's, and I think that, but my point is I don't think you're a-hole. But I do think that if, first of all, I'm never in a situation where I'm hanging out with
That's what I was about
my
to say.
girl and her former friends have been. I'm never
No.
putting myself
So
in that situation.
I respect what you say.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
But it got to be years past.
Right.
They've been dating for 6 months. which
That's what I'm
means
saying.
this
He was just that.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
just
No, but I'm just saying, like, if like we being realistic, like, so let's say when you and your current girl got together, right? Let's say
Yeah.
we were all still friends with your ex, and we all were just kicking it one
Right.
day. You know what I'm saying? That stuff happens. But why didn't that happen sooner to where you could know
Yep.
who was? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
6 months.
And also, like I just
friends
feel like
kick it. Friends
But
kick it.
but
mostly.
also on the certain subjects is off
That's what I'm
topic,
saying. Like,
So
yeah.
I'm
What kind of
wondering,
friends you got?
Was everybody just talking?
Ain't
Was
no
y'all
no
playing
joke.
drinking games and everybody
Right.
talking about sex right now? What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
that's
Because we just ain't at BW3. It's like, hey,
Hey.
man, I fucked that bitch last night.
Yeah, that's not-
No, Jack got to get
Like,
choked
what was
up,
Jack?
bro.
Like, Jack supposed to pop one. He popped
Jack
one.
get-
That's
He
what I'm
was like, I
saying.
gotta be around her man. I gotta take some. He popped the
Yeah,
Addy.
dude
Yeah,
telling
dog.
them to shut it. That ain't enough, bro.
No, it's not enough. But then again, I'm also not 6 months in. I'm not about to go to blows with Jack.
That's a
Like,
fact,
we
too.
not about to fight. Like, oh my God, I can't believe. Like I said, I blame the girl because you know he like this. You know he like.
Yeah.
Because we all know how our friends are.
Exactly.
So she should have given a pep talk like, hey, we going in. I
Right.
want you to know
He
he a little.
he a little crazy.
Right.
He might say something a little.
Yeah, but he just be playing though.
Jack be jacking. He jacking like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Jack
Don't
be
believe you.
Jacking it down.
Hell no.
Okay, I'll do this last one. Actually, I got two I want to do, but I think I might do this last one.
What is
Okay,
it?
this is great. All right, girl. This is an "Am I
Are you
Wrong"
crying?
thread.
Are you
Yes,
crying?
because this is funny. Okay, all right.
On.
Here we go. Girlfriend, this is the "Am I Wrong" thread. Girlfriend insulted my looks, and I told her get out of my apartment. I, 25 male, got into an argument with my girlfriend, 22 female, earlier today. We've been dating since September. We're 24 and 21 back then, obviously. What? 21 back then. She was 20. I guess they was 1 year younger. They hit their birthday. She was over at my place. The argument was very stupid. Just about not being able to give each other a lot of time. I work full time and she's in school. She's upset that I apparently don't give her enough time, while I brought up that she's always out or at or near campus and spend most of her nights at her and her roommate's house. With that being said, I make more of an effort to spend time with her than she does with me. I text her more than we get it, bro. This led to a back and forth, and eventually I just told her that I felt like I was doing most of the work in the relationship, to which she tells me, well, you're not even that good looking, so you better. Ouch, that hurts. I'm clearly the less attractive one in the relationship. One of my biggest insecurities. My friends always made jokes about how I went above my league with her, also saying there's no way it's genuine and she must be a gold digger for my 65,000 year job. But turns out those were just jokes. Those weren't just jokes. I got bullied hard as a kid. We don't care, bro. We get it. You ugly. When she saw me pause and stare blankly at her, she started tearing up and apologizing, telling me she didn't mean any of it. It really did upset me, and I needed time to process it. I just wanted time to myself. I asked her to go back home, to which she responded, I'm really sorry. Let's just start over. Listen, I'm really sorry, but there was absolutely some truth to that statement. After about 5 minutes of telling her to leave, she left. It's been 3 hours. I'm not angry, but upset. Did I go too far?
Wait, is his name Jack? What's his name?
No, he didn't drop his name.
Because first of all, it's so many points to be addressed.
That's so funny. But all I'm thinking is how broke this nigga is.
Listen, 65K.
65 ain't giving you no baddie, bro.
What
But
is
like
she
you talking
using
like,
it for?
but you talking like it's like
I thought
a
you was
big
gonna-
bag. You know what I mean? Like,
I thought you were gonna say he clearing a couple $100,000. What is going on?
Bro, CC,
So,
you
first
not
of all,
getting Beyonce with 65.
He's a little sensitive because I'm already knowing how this argument went. We're arguing. I'm like, you don't even look that good to argue with me. I say that to people all the time. Boy, you're not even cute enough to go there with me right now. Stop.
Damn, I ain't never got that off.
yeah, I was like,
But you need to know. You need to know
Must
what
be a
you
woman
need to know
thing.
what you're dealing
Right.
with. We say
Yeah.
this all the time because women like we gonna date for with looks. It's like you gonna either be fine or you're gonna be like, okay, you medium ugly.
You gotta be
So you medium
Okay.
ugly. So play it safe, my boy. Like,
Yeah.
But we talk about stuff like that with our spouse. I mean, you've never y'all
Right.
got ladies. Y'all ain't never talk about like looks with each other. Like,
you know why? Because I've always been confident that I'm not ugly.
listen,
Like I've always not been
Nah, we ain't never did that.
ugly. Like he's talking
Also-
like
and then he's talking about his trauma. Like, dude,
Yeah,
go fix yourself.
Yeah, no.
Tell him to
also,
take 100 of that 65,000.
I think-
invest in a therapist monthly.
I was about to say we clearing that 65 too, so it don't even matter if I'm fine or not. Apparently,
What is going? Where does he stay? Montana or some shit? Where do he think this money is
Bro,
going
he
long?
said- well, he didn't think it was. His friends thought it was.
So his
And
friends
his
make
friends
40.
was his friends was
make
telling
40.
him like
Yeah.
he's just out for your money. That's what his,
His
friends.
friends make 40.
Yeah,
They
his
got
friend-
him thinking
yeah.
that they
I'm gonna
got
keep it
him
real
thinking
with
that
you.
65.
It
is crazy.
sound like he ugly, and it sound like his girl mid, but
That's what I'm
but-
saying. So here's what this
so
is my
he
point.
thinks she fine.
My whole point is that if you're a guy and you're objectively ugly, your girl ain't, you're not, and you have a track record, you're not ugly. Like, you might be ugly, but just socially speaking,
you just ain't
not
got no
ugly.
confidence.
You just ain't
no self-esteem.
right.
And then what does he mean? Like, we're both busy. Like, she obviously, like, what do you mean she's making
said
time
she
to
in
go
school.
on? She in school. So he's insecure.
100%.
Because he's like, but she has time to go on campus and do all these things, but can't see me.
Yeah.
And y'all live together? Because what do you mean?
That's
You told her to leave the
They
house?
don't live together.
Yeah, no, she only wanted for the bag. That might be actually true now. 65 to somebody that's in college.
Well, yeah, that you ain't never. That's the most money you ever seen in your life. That's.
He's sick. He needs to grow up and do
I'm not
something.
mad at it. It was just like that.
Is he wrong? He wrong? He wrong.
He shouldn't
I
have
think
kicked her
by
out.
kicking her
He
out?
shouldn't have kicked her
Oh,
out,
no.
though.
Hold up. First
He's
of all,
wild for
she's
that.
an asshole for saying it, one.
Right.
But two, no, this how you get back. Get
What if
hey.
she didn't have housing and they lived
Should
together?
have threw a transfer at her ass. Get your
Right.
broke ass
Yeah.
up.
Cancel that.
We in my 65.
And not redo your FAFSA for
Yeah,
lodging.
right.
Wow.
Enjoy the Uber, ma. No, he ain't wrong to get back because if she gonna be petty, he gotta get petty. He got.
Yeah, but petty is
petty.
I'm gonna change the locks on the door. Not you gonna be homeless.
But she 21.
I don't think
got
she
her parents.
homeless. She got a spot. She got a
probably got a
roommate.
dorm. She probably got a
She in the
dorm.
dorm.
So now you send
somewhere.
her back to the dorm, and he probably stay off campus. Nice little view with an oak tree.
I mean, he
or some
He
shit.
makes 65K.
65,
It's
yeah.
just him, so he. You know what I mean? You just got to make double the rent. You know, so he got a little spot.
Probably a
he
nice.
good.
It's probably not even a studio. It's probably a one bedroom.
That's what
too.
he
Yeah,
living.
Yeah,
He living.
Depending on where you at.
Yeah.
Probably
Now,
an elevator
That's
entry
crazy.
and a gym. I feel you.
Yeah.
Well, tell him he could do better. Go find you someone who
Hell
spends time
yeah.
with you. How
Hell
about that?
yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. You gotta look for a doctor. It's like Charlotte from earlier. You're
oh yeah, it's a fact. Last one. This is my last one.
don't laugh at
I got more. I want to make sure we get to what we need to get to. Am I the asshole for ghosting my boyfriend after proposing?
No.
This one got so many turns. I am pregnant with my boyfriend's baby girl due in March, and we have been talking about marriage for some time. So he proposed to me, and during an argument, he said the reason he did was because next tax season he would get more money because he can file me and our child as a dependent. I was visibly upset, and he told me that it wasn't that serious and that he was just joking. But I felt like he was being completely serious. I went home and blocked him on everything, and he said that I was being overdramatic. And it was because I was pregnant and tired, so it's probably just the hormones. And when I wake up, I will realize that it was a dumb thing to be mad over. I waited a couple days to cool down and think about things, so I reached out to him. And the first thing he said was, "Are you done being a crybaby? Am I in the wrong for ghosting him again?"
No. First of all, you proposed to me, and then you talking about some. You want me to be a dependent for tax season? Tax season is crazy.
First of all, that don't even make sense. It's more money if y'all not married yet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So, what?
First of all, get your money, King. Get your money. That tax money be wretched.
That's why people try to get married when they find out they're pregnant.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's so many layers to that. So did he want to marry you before you got pregnant? Or
Right.
not? 'Cause
Right.
It's a no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Keep him blocked, and since he wants to have you guys get married for tax credits, then you put him on child
I
support.
knew you was gonna
for
say
those.
that. Oh,
Drop one of
man.
Clues bombs. Drop one of Clues bombs. Yeah. You want the tax credit? I want the every month credit. What are you talking about? It's your first child too, obviously. I'm getting a bigger percentage. Yeah. Two can play that game. Now let's see who blocks who now.
All right.
Let me write her back. You give me that information. I got some info for her.
All right, that's
I
crazy.
got some info for her. Give me that information,
This
Lance.
poor baby. is
My only issue is like he ain't out your life though. Like you can block him. You got his kid, so like you gonna see him.
You'll see me
Y'all
at the
gonna have to
childbirth.
Y'all got to figure it out.
You don't have to come to the baby shower. You see me at childbirth.
Damn.
We'll set up visitation when the baby's able to come out. What do
My
you think?
thing is usually when you pull off a joke like that, you'd have made like some Corey Holcomb style jokes.
Yeah,
like
that's what I was
before
thinking
that,
of.
like
to where he knows.
he
What
know
the
like
last
he
bitch say? Oh, he's like that. Oh, he's all the time.
He's all the time. He's just
He's always talking about his dick. It's cool.
Yeah.
fine. It's okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
Lord.
yeah. But that's crazy because he did think about it. Because who thinks about filing their spouse as a
No,
dependent?
that was a real joke.
That was a real.
Yes.
That was one of those.
No, that's one
He
of those.
really
like,
looked into that. He
That's
really
when
looked into that
That's when you just checking the temperature.
to see what he can get away with.
Oh, you? Yeah. No, for real. Yeah, yeah.
No, I was just playing.
No, he wasn't. He looked
But,
into it. He probably had his mom pull the statutes and everything to see what qualifies.
Yeah.
First of all, talking about tax paperwork and marriage, that's just some things that shouldn't happen. But like you said, I think it's weird when you. It's weird for people that get, that find out they pregnant and then they get married because now you like, well, what's your motivation or whatever? Which is I don't know. I can't judge it. All right, you ready for it?
Yeah.
All right, you feel like you ready for it?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, what's up? We back again with another WWE Minute. Royal Rumble finally happened. I ain't gonna lie, the Women's Royal Rumble was an A+. Bayley won that. Shout out to Bayley. The Men's Royal Rumble was trash. I don't care what nobody say. Cody Rhodes won back-to-back champions. He's the fourth person to win 2 Royal Rumbles.
Let's do it, Cody.
With that being said, SmackDown yesterday, they had to pick who they was gonna fight for the title. Bayley, in the most obvious switch, chose to fight Io Sky instead of Rhea Ripley. But the shocker in the late-breaking news in the WrestleMania all-time match is about to happen.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes chose Seth Rollins to go against, which means Roman Reigns will be fighting The Rock.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania.
We saw it. We
and
talked about it.
Tribal Showdown. And that's also because I did not want Cody to go against Roman Reigns. WWE, we back, baby. WrestleMania season. Let's go.
All right, WWE Minute.
Yeah.
I ain't put that in the show notes, so I know Sam was not expecting that at all.
Yeah.
It's the WWE Minute. All right.
I see.
Last but not least, let's talk about what are we watching? What are we streaming? What's going? What are we watching on TV? My stuff is boring because I just watched Ugly Betty.
Oh, you still on that?
Yeah, still on that season 4. Old show.
I just finished New Amsterdam on Netflix.
New Amsterdam Vodka.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a show.
What is it about?
You might.
A doctor?
It's a show on Netflix. Yeah.
New Amsterdam.
You watched it?
What is
I
it about?
think it's in the queue.
It's really good. It was like I binge watched like at least 5 seasons. It was.
What is it about?
A whole bunch of doctors. It's like a updated Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, got it.
With Max Goodwin. Shout out Max Goodwin. How can I help?
Oh my gosh.
Shows.
It was really good. You should check it out.
Me and Tiff about to watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Are you gonna watch? Are
Are
y'all gonna go into the prequel?
Yeah,
we
watched
too?
the first season. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I can't wait for the second season to drop.
Remember I was going to name my child Daenerys, but you
I
talked
do
me out of
remember
it.
that. I do.
And then I was going to name her Khaleesi.
Your
Khaleesi.
kid,
Her name was going to be...
she was gonna get bullied.
No, she
That's
wasn't.
crazy.
It was going to be Kaylani Khaleesi.
Mother of Dragons.
That's pretty. Think about it. Kaylani Khaleesi. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, nah, I ain't mad at it. I am streaming for the first time. Connie Diamond. I'm gonna keep saying this, y'all.
What?
You want
BX, the Bronx is in the building.
All right, we gonna
Connie
play it.
Diamond
I like
is
to play.
the
All right,
hardest.
what song?
I'm going to look her up too, because damn.
Well, she do a lot of like remakes for songs. So,
so
you could do move. She did Ludacris Move. Play that.
Said Connie who?
Connie Diamond.
I'm doing 100 on the highway.
Yeah.
So if you're doing the speed limit, get
Whoa.
the God of my way.
Deaf Poetry Jam. You been that, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Oh my bad. That's YouTube.
I was like, this sounds like some nursery rhyme shit.
Oh, I did have heard this one. I haven't heard her.
It does sound like
Sounds like some Brooklyn Bronx.
I need the money, the power, respect. Heard this a party, you know I'm a flex. I got it on me, could never get left. Put one in her body and one in her neck. If you not an op, just know that you blessed. I'm dropping bodies, I put them to rest. Digging your grave, these bitches be minimum wage for thinking I owe them respect. So you better move, bitch. I'm telling you now, I ain't gonna fool with. When they hit the corner, we get the duck in the D's, they airing the news clip. The story of the piece, when we get the dump in the heat, they surfing the cool whip. Out of your league, this shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm scoring you 2 zipping.
I'm not mad at it.
Okay, the crazy thing is she sounds like a boy.
No, that's what
She
I'm
sounds
saying.
like,
I
I didn't know if she was like a white boy rapping trying to be black.
No.
But you know there's one of them dudes.
Jersey, like it
No, she
sound
sounds
like London.
I don't know what it is though.
drill.
With women rappers, I love Lola Brooke and all that. But I hate when women rap and they just don't be girly.
Feminine.
You don't like Lola Brooke?
No, I like Lola Brooke,
No,
but
see,
I don't
I like
like
them to
when
be
women.
tough.
I don't like hard women when they rap.
I do.
I want to
Do
feel.
you?
I
wanna
don't know
feel
why.
Like I'm about
I
to
don't
get
want to
robbed.
hear. I don't want to see. You want to get robbed?
You
and
know,
what?
I don't
Getting
feel like I'm
robbed
about
is
to
crazy.
get robbed.
I
No,
like,
what's that other
I like
chick?
hearing women rap, like Scarlett.
I was just gonna say
she
her.
scares
Scarlett.
me.
Hold
Like,
on, she got a song
She's
too.
so dangerous with it. Like, what are we doing?
I listen to something from her too.
Like, what are
Oh,
you? Are you?
Blick.
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 that's
Like,
the
are you
one.
gonna have us robbed?
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
What's she from? Like Jersey or something?
She from Brooklyn
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah,
that's
you
crazy.
She
know
had
what
that
I'm
song
saying?
with It's her.
In that Lee Chopper.
Yeah.
What is it? No, it's somebody new I've been watching on Instagram. She's fire, but I don't like that. And it don't have to be sex. It don't have to be sex selling with the rap, but that's like crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what it is. I just like aggressive rap.
No, me too, bro.
I like both. I like all rap, but when it comes to like women rapping, I like aggressive.
I
You're
don't know
here for
why.
it. You're competing. Like I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Barbie trying to listen to Queen Latifah.
Wow.
Yo.
UNITY.
You're sick. You're sick. That's
Legend.
not what I listen to.
Legend. Why
I
not?
listen to Nicki.
Jersey.
All right.
Oh yeah, we know.
All right. Anything else? Am I missing anything?
No, Smith, you got. I mean, Barbie.
He about to get.
Hey, yo, Barbie, you got something you want to promote? You want to shout out? You want to put your TikTok out there?
It's Lynn Alexandria on all platforms. That's Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. And if you type in Lynn Alexandria on Instagram, it'll come up. But it's Barbie. 2 I's, 1 E. Since 06. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, y'all know what it is. It is the
Take over.
peace.